Right now, give me 2 seconds here, guys. Just sorting everything out. Waiting for that green light to come on here, and we are on. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are back for the final game of round 8. A very interesting round, to say the least. I've actually been really enjoying this round, to be honest with you, and it's been good to have you guys here along with us too. But today, guys, to finish us off, we do have the St George Illawarra Dragons playing host to the West Tigers. Now, this game is going to be very interesting and very difficult to read. I have tipped the upset. However, don't do that, because this is the Tigers we're talking about here. Now, the St George Illawarra Dragons, they've obviously impressed everyone so far this season to get to where they are. Now, I predicted them to come in last place like majority of people did. Majority of people actually had the Dragons in 16th spot, but they have very much impressed, and they are currently sitting in 6th, just above the Titans. Now, no one can obviously jump them now, because the Tigers, they aren't jumping nobody when it comes to close to the top 8. But the Dragons, if they lose this, there is definitely a chance that this drop and this collapse that everyone has been talking about, well, I've been talking about for quite some time. The Dragons are always very good to start the season and then fall apart. And they've lost their last couple of games, and if they lose today against the Tigers, that's not a good result whatsoever, and they would definitely be on their way out of the top 8. I don't even have them finishing in the top 8 myself personally, but I've already been proven wrong into where they'll finish this year, because they won't be coming last, so I could be definitely wrong again. The Tigers, on the other hand, they are shithouse. I'm sorry to say it, Tigers fans, but they are. They don't know how to win games. They have one of the worst teams in the comp, and they're probably going to be a bottom 4 team this year. They're just probably lucky the Dogs are even worse than them. But in the same sense, I've tipped the Tigers today. I know, crazy. I have tipped the Tigers today. The Tigers have a very good record down in Wollongong. This is the Dragons' home ground, but down south of Sydney. Michael Maguire also has Michael Maguire, the coach of the Tigers, has the best record that he has against any team against the Dragons. He's won the last 10 or 12 against them. So, look, this is a game that has Tigers written all over it for me. I just think the upset is a big chance, and I've gone for it. I've gone for the sneaky. But guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here. I'm going to say Tigers, and I'm going to say 21-20. Ooh, it's going to be a close game. It is going to be a close game. I'm going Tigers 21-20. FQ Outdoor Adventures says, welcome all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Exactly right. And enjoy yourselves, matey. Corey, he's on fire today. He's on fire. Aiden McInerney says, come on the Dragons. Connor Asher says, who you going for? I'm getting behind the Tigers. I'm also a Titans fan, so I would prefer the Tigers to win this too, to keep the Dragons, around us, and with giving us the ability to jump them, and giving us the ability next week, if we beat the Tigers, to go above them. So yeah, no, I would love to. I'd love to see the Tigers sneak it up today, but will they do it? I don't know. They are the Tigers. There's a reason why they're second last or third last or whatever it is. Says, I love from Zakynthos in Greece, up the Dragons. He's always getting around us from Greece. Appreciate you, my dude. What time is it over there in Greece right now? You're always here no matter the bloody game, so it's good to see you, man. Melmo says, poor Tigers been bad for so long. Yeah, they haven't been good since 2010. Or 2011, I think they were okay, but then they really fell apart after 2011. They're doing a farewell of Trent Mountain right now. Bro Bessie says, I have the biggest headache ever from yelling at the TV while watching the Warriors game. Yeah, man, the Warriors didn't look good in that second half, and the Cowboys looked okay in the second half to come back. But I guess that kind of shows where both teams are at right now. But the Warriors will be happy to get the 2 and to push themselves above the Titans, and I think above the Dragons, maybe? I'm not too sure. Could have, but they're definitely going to 7th and Titans drop into 8th, which won't change. Basically, this won't change anything from now. I don't think this Dragons result means anything, because I do believe they're still above the Warriors on points differential. Intercepting Bro says, up the Dragons. Corey Norman going to get 2-point field goal. Oh, gee whiz, there you go. Getting around to Corey Norman. He did get the first 2-point field goal ever, which is crazy. Let's get 30 likes before the game starts, guys. We're on 22 right now. I know we can get, beautiful day at the Gong. Gee whiz, beautiful day. Good crowd too. But 8 likes away from 30. Let's get there before the game starts. I know we can damn well do it. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. But this is going to be a big game, guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a close game. We just watched a close game with the Warriors and Cowboys game for all the wrong reasons, but still, close game nonetheless. And now I feel like we're going to watch another close one here between 2 very historical teams in the same sense as well. I'm taking 21-20 for the Tigers in the upset in a sneaky. But here we go, Dragons to kick the ball off. Wollongong is actually one of my favourite stadiums to go to as well, by the way, guys, because just behind that hill is the ocean. It's a beautiful stadium, man. But an interesting place to get to. But that's going to be a huge run up there from Tawal. But the Dragons will slap him down there 12 metres out from his own line. Christian Kerr says, is Adam Reynolds the best goalkeeper of all time? No, Hazem El Masri by a long way. Adam Reynolds, I wouldn't even class anywhere close to the likes of Hazem El Masri or a couple of the guys from back in the day. Gee whiz. Comparing Reynolds to Hazem El Masri in regards to kicking, come on, man. Come on, man. Little K says, Adam Reynolds kicked the first 2-point field goal. Oh, no, Corey Norman nearly got it, sorry. Jeez, I was wrong. Corey Norman nearly got it. He went for one against the Cowboys, and I think he was 38 metres out. That's right. Or Luciano Leilua there with a nice little run. So 40 metres out from their own line there. Fit tackle. It was Adam Reynolds with the first 2-point field goal. But it was, what's it called? It was, you are right in saying Adam Reynolds was the first 2-point field goal kicker. Norman was 2 metres short. Sport Ranking says JT is the best. JT is in Thurston, goal kicker. No, it has my Masri every day of the week. Don't even at me. Don't even at me. Intercepting Bros. Yeah, you got me confused for a minute. Yeah, I got confused because I remember I think it was against the Cowboys and when the Dragons won. And I tipped the Dragons that game. I remember because Hayden tipped the Cowboys, and I said no. Or did I tip the Cowboys or the Dragons? Whoever won that game, I tipped. As a bit of a shock result. But the Dragons are coming here, 20 metres out, 30 metres out here from the Tigers line. They're actually coming. Corey Norman, right-hand side here to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt underneath. And he's getting taken down, 20 metres short here of the Tigers line. Can the Dragons get some attack going again? They lost last week to... Who did they lose to last week? Was it Manly? No, I think they beat Manly earlier in the season. 1 second here. Goes up. The ball goes up here. Tigers. Good take. Very good take there by Dane Laurie. And the ball will be about 3 metres short here. 3 metres out from their own line. Who did the Dragons lose to last week? They lost pretty convincingly too. Let me have a look quickly. I know you guys will say it in the chat, but you guys are about 10 seconds or so behind me. So, Manly beat the Tigers and the Dragons lost to the Roosters. That's right, 34-10. Was that the game? No, it wasn't at the game. Sorry, I was very sick actually. I streamed it. I should know this. I streamed the game. Here we go. Chance here. Luciano Leilua with the ball playing out on the wing right now. What's he doing out there? What's buddy Luciano Leilua doing out in the wing? But 25 metres out from their own line. It's going to be 4th tackle here for the Tigers. They're not making a great deal of metres. Reece Double says, let's go the Warriors. Yeah, very lucky win there, my man. Cowboys came romping home in that second half, and the Warriors really just tattled over that line. But they got there in the end. But that should bring Warriors fans a little bit more down to earth and down back to reality with how bad the Cowboys were, and still were able to sneak back in that game. But here we go. This is a big one. Oh, that's a knock on. That's a knock on. What's happening here? Is that a takeout for the Dragons or Cowboys? Or what's going on here? Huh? That's going to be caught. Oh, he's going to be caught offside there. I was going to say, wait a second. How is that a penalty to the Dragons? I didn't get what happened there. Bro Bessie says, I'm the biggest. Yeah, I've already read that comment out, man. TDW says, yeah, yep. What's going on? No idea what you're talking about. So Tigers boot that ball up there, but apparently Tigers were offside. But Dewey's kicking game is not good, but it's the way that he kicks the ball which makes it really difficult to take. That's what happens. Mackenzie Porter says, hi, Ella Champion. Chameleon says, is Cine playing? I'm not too sure who Cine is, but I did see that he was debuting today. Is that 24 for the Tigers? Because I don't know who that is. He just got a penalty against him if it was Cine. But that 24 for the Tigers is brand new, so I would assume that's him. Jim Gunn says, go to Mighty Eagles. Yeah, nice little game yesterday. Didn't get the chocolates in the end, but, they put in an effort. Knock on for the Dragons. Offside too, penalty. You're an idiot, Laurie. No, Blake Laurie. Oh, sorry? How is that a penalty to the Dragons here? Sorry? Offside against Offa Hengawi, but sorry? Jeez, they're going to call that one late after the knock-on, and then... that's a very late call. They called it after Laurie gave a blatant offside away. I'm sorry. What? Someone has to go to the Drags. No, I want the Tigers to win this one. Sorry? You good, man? What the shit am I watching? But it will be a 2-pointer here. They're going to go for the penalty. Of course I'll go for the penalty. From right in front, this is the safest play to do. And this is an obvious one here. Mustard Cats is why the Roosters so prone to ACL injuries these past couple of years. Got to look at their training. Got to look at who's their health coach, who's their health and fitness coach. Not going to lie to you. That's what the Titans had with Dan somebody over the years. Not Dan Meyer. Oh, maybe Dan Meyer, actually. Jeez, he has a few issues with our team sometimes, doesn't he? Jeez, I tell you what, that guy is a loose cannon, that Dan Meyer, Dano. But no, Dan Ferris was the guy who went to Manly, had a lot of injuries. Titans had a lot of injuries, and came back to the Titans, had a lot of injuries. So you do have to look at your health and conditioning coaches. Stormfan says inside 10 metres, that's why. No, I get why, mate. So 35 minutes to go here for the first half, and he will slap that baby right on through, will Zach Lomax, and that will be a penalty to the Dragons. So 2-0 here after 5 minutes, guys. Smack that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and subscribe if you're new around here. Jordan Cardog says, who won before? The Warriors they're up 24-4 at halftime. Cowboys came romping home, but the Warriors held on for a 24-20 win. W says, can't remember the last ACL or MCL Panthers have had. I think the last ACL the Titans have had was Kevin Gordon back in 2014, the Gordy days. Gordon. Love Gordy. He's such a funny bloke. I actually ran into him maybe just before I went to Chicago at McDonald's. He's a good bloke, man. We get on real well. He grew up. He's from literally. So next street over is where Kevin Gordon's from. If you guys are too young, you might not remember Kevin Gordon, but he was a great player, very fast player back in the late 2000s, early 2010s. No, he grew up literally a street away from me. He's a cool guy. Saka says, Blaze is the gun. You're the gun, mate. Sport Action says, Roosters are impacted from those big matches against the Storm. Everything's about Storm, isn't it? You guys didn't play that well over the other day, so buddy, relax. So third tackle here, the Dragons, 35 metres out from their own line. Storm still have their issues. They still have their issues. Fourth tackle here for the Dragons. Every single team has their issues this year. Ever since that virus, that pandemic, every sport in the world has seemed to have regressed in overall quality. Just throwing that out there. Thomas Watson says most valuable player right now. Oh man, it comes down to positions. I'm going to say position-wise, it's going to go to the hooker. So fifth tackle here, and that's going to be Dane Laurie. Oh, I guess fullbacks are still valuable in that sense. I'd say the most important position right now in this current style of the game is your hooker, because you've got to be really pacey off the ruck. You've got to be really pacey, picking that ball up and directing the play. And then it goes to your halfback, and then probably a mix between 5'8" and fullback. But I think most valuable would be your fullback, because you need that real safety quality at the back. So 2-0 to the Dragons. Tigers with the ball 30 metres out from their own line. Right-hand side gets it back underneath here to Joey Leilua, and that's a good little run there. 45 metres out there from our own line. Joey Leilua with the ball. Dane Laurie picks it up very quickly there, and they're going to be inside the attacking half now. Tubby says, bro, versing Storm has nothing to do with injuries. What? Storm Van says, why Maguire lock? I'm not too sure. I don't know why he would be locked there, but it is what it is. So Dewey kicks that one up, not his best kick there. And Duffy's going to bring this ball back here. Now, I don't know what's going on with Duffy. Duffy apparently isn't being re-signed for the Dragons and is looking for a team, but every team has quality fullback, except for potentially the Broncos. But then again, Jermaine Asako had a very good game the other day, and he's just very 50-50, hot and cold. I guess if you wanted to chuck Reece Walsh into the halves, you could put him there next year. Matt Duffy at the fullback. McCullough did away nicely there. What other team doesn't really have a fullback? Nico Hines is also going to be looking for a team as well. So, Nico Hines, but I would take Matt Duffy over Nico Hines. But Matt Duffy is very small, though. He is very small in comparison. Look to Tenzini says, who's the underdog this year? There is no real underdog, mate. There's 3 teams, and that's all that can win it. Storm, Rabbitohs, or Panthers. So, third tackle here. No underdog is going to win the comp this year. So, third tackle here with the Dragons, left-hand side. Norman here out to the left-hand side and taken down 22 metres short. Reece Almond says, what is the top 8? I don't know. You tell me, man, because I'm currently streaming and I can't look at the 8 right now. Fourth tackle here. Dragons right hand side. Matt Duffy here. Chance here. Stops and stutters, but he does get taken down about 20 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle here. Can the Dragons get something more going than this? The Tigers haven't looked great so far, but that's the Tigers. Knock on. No, still getting the ball away here. Dragons still with the ball here. Dragons still going out here. They've had enough time to get over, and no, defense is shocking. Luciano Leilua, brother. That was weak, Tigers. Well done, Tigers. Well done, Tigers. That was disgustingly bad defense there. You looked at Luciano Leilua. He didn't know where he was. Why is Luciano Leilua a second row playing out in the wing? That's my question. Why is Luciano Leilua playing out on the wing right now? I'm confused. I am confused. He started off the game playing out at wing with the number 12 on his back, and he is a second row. Why? He's basically playing as a winger right now, or a centre. Like, what are you doing, Butts? And if you're going to be a centre or a winger in today's game, you need to be fast. Luciano Leilua shouldn't be anywhere close to where he was just then, and he's been like this the whole game. Really odd. Thomas Watson says, who would you sign, Nathan Cleary or any 2 players in the Broncos? Absolutely, I'm signing Nathan Cleary over any players in the Broncos. I'm taking Nathan Cleary over Payne Haas. I'm absolutely taking Nathan Cleary over... You could give me the whole Broncos team. I still say I'm taking... Well, what? There's not a single player in the Broncos team that I would want besides maybe Payne Haas, and in the same sense, I'm still taking Cleary over Payne Haas. That's a ridiculous question. So, Dragons will score there very easily, and that defense is genuinely bad. Clumsy FN says, pretty disappointed about the Cowboys' loss. They did pretty good against the Warriors. Disagree completely. I think that the second half they were okay, but they weren't really exciting. They came back and made it a good game, but their first half was appalling. Warriors weren't that good either. They were good in the first half, but Reece Walsh kind of made a few inexperienced things in the second half to really put the game to bed. But no, I think the Cowboys weren't that great. I think that they got their completions through, which is the difference to their first half. But I think the Warriors really capitulated there too, to be honest with you. But the Warriors were the better team in the end, so they just took it and held it to finish it off. But no, I wasn't really impressed with the Cowboys at all, mate. But 10 minutes gone here, and Lomax is going to miss the kick, so that penalty really does keep it in line. So we'll be 6-0 here. After 10 minutes gone, guys, how many likes are we on? We are on currently 34 likes. Let's get 6 more likes to hit 40 right damn well now. Quarters fans says top 8, 1 Panthers, 2 Eels, 3 Rabbitohs, 4 Roosters, 5 Storms, 6 Dragons, 7 Warriors, and 8 Titans. There you go, man. There you go. But the Dragons won't be there too long. If the Warriors play like they did, then again, if the Titans play like they did, anyone from the 6 to 8 right now isn't guaranteed at jack shit. Potato Dragon says, what happened to the AFL stream last night? We were going, man, but the internet was really struggling. We actually had a lot of people considering considering the fact it was the first AFL stream of the season. But yeah, it was just really, knock on for the Dragons. Oh, the kickoff is a knock on for the Dragons. Ben Hunt, is it Ben Hunt? Please tell me it's Ben Hunt. No, he's close to Ben Hunt though. Ben Hunt was close to that ball though. Tell ya, I'm watching you, Ben Hunt. Tommy Talau on report, by the way, but this will be a Tigers ball. 10 metres out here from the Dragons line. And unfortunately, that's a knock on off as the kick off. Oscar Burks is won by the skin of our teeth. Absolutely, Oscar Burks. Absolutely. Oscar Burks, did you see the City Derby last night? What a game. I did watch that alongside the Cats game. Yes, I did watch that alongside the Cats game. It was a good game. Obviously, Wanderers deserved it. Wanderers were the better team, and there you go. I kind of wanted the Wanderers to lose because that would have been better for the Raw, but it is what it is. But Dewey here with the ball. 5 minutes out, even the Dragons line. Chance here for the Tigers. Chance here for the Tigers. Potato Dragon says, Wi-Fi ruins BKR again. Only for AFL, though. Haven't had a bad problem with Wi-Fi for a long time, man. Since the, that wasn't the Wi-Fi, actually. It was the computer in regards to that issue with the boxing. 6 again here. Set restart here for Paul Gallen fight. 6 again here for the Tigers, but they have a shotgun attack here in the rugby league. Their attack is probably the worst in the game besides the Bulldogs and is on par with the Dogs. So we're going to see the Tigers do a bit more here in this set. So second tackle here for the Tigers, 3 metres short here from the Dragons line. Not like the Dragons defense is really that good anyway. So Brooks here, right-hand side of Dewey. Dewey here steps on the inside, and that is a peak Tigers. He's just lost 10 metres there from doing absolutely goddamn nothing. So third tackle here for the Tigers. Yes, Potato Dragon, I'm not getting... that was definitely 15, mind you. That was definitely 15. So fourth tackle here for the Tigers, 5 metres out here from the line. There'll be fourth tackle here. What a great run there, and they're trying to get him down there. Arguably, it's a set restart there. Yep, set restart. And some penalty. I don't take the 2 here. You could argue that is a sin bin professional foul, but I don't think it is. But you could argue it is, considering they're on the line there. Little cases, who won the Raw game? It was 0-0 with the Wellington Phoenix. So here we go. Tigers here with a whole fresh new set. 5 minutes out. Alex Tewald with the run here. Hasn't been as good as I was expecting him to be this season. First tackle here for the Tigers. Right-hand side, Luke Brooks. Brooks underneath to Dewey. Dewey here steps on the inside himself and will do absolutely goddamn nothing. Oscar Burks, who do you think will be the halves of the Blues? I think that the best option right now is Luai and Cleary with White in the centres. So Brooks here, when you're going to get the best team in the comp and you're going to get their halves who know what they're doing, have been together for a long time and know how to work with each other, I'm taking them and I'm putting White in the centres for now, especially with Latrell probably not playing in the first game. Oh, good offload there by the Tigers. Dane Laurie outside the left-hand side. Good pass there. Joey Leilua. Good tackle by Zach Lomax. Wow. That was a fantastic tackle. A penalty here for the Tigers, though. They're getting close to a sin bin here, the Dragons. They've given away a couple of penalties in quick succession. Jade also says, I can't go to NRL games because I'm stuck overseas, but the 6 again noise painful one at the game. No, it's good. You like it. You want it. But the thing is that if you're an actual rugby league fan who knows what they're talking about, knows what they're watching, you don't hear the noise. You see the referee do this first. I get actually kind of annoyed when I'm like, oh yes, when I get a 6 again at the game, and everyone around me is like, what are you cheering about? And then they hear the noise and they're like, oh okay. It's like, come on, man. Like, you can see the referee in the middle of the play, especially at games. So, Brooks here. It's going to be 3 metres short here from the Dragons line. The Tigers with the ball. And they're going out to the left-hand side here. Dewey here. He's going to get... he's going to actually break through here. No, he's going to get tackled down. And 5 minutes short. He hasn't passed the ball in this entire game, I don't think. He's grabbed the ball and just run it every time. Third tackle here for the Tigers. 3 metres short. Left-hand side. Should be a try. Doesn't get it too short. Left, literally half a metre short there. So, 4th tackle here for the Tigers. And Little gets it out to the right side, and this looks dead. This play's dead already. But he's going to make a good run here, Twal. Good run here, Twal. And he's going to be taken down literally half a metre short. James Tamo with a nice little push from the back there. So 5th tackle here for the Tigers. 1 metre short. You've got to get up, man. Their Tigers attackers have been shocking in this game so far. Brooks here kicks it through. And it's going to be another set. It's going to be a dropout here for the Tigers from the Dragons. So they are coming here, the Tigers, but their attack is just appalling. It's 6-0 to the Dragons with 25 minutes to go of the game, of the first half. But wowee, this attack is just terrible. JD also said, do you want NRL conferences? Yes, but I want it to be tweaked so that the teams that aren't in the City conference aren't just travelling the whole time while City teams are not travelling. I want it to be very similar-ish to how the NBA and NFL do it. But obviously, the travel times need to be fair across the board. So, Dragons will be dropping this bad boy out right now. Lomax is... Oh, there's going to be a short kickoff here. Short kickoff, and that's going to be... Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. He was tackled without the ball. Hello, he was tackled without the ball. Dragons get the short kickoff here. That's bullshit. No, Blake Laurie's going to break away 30 minutes out. That's bullshit. That was a tackle without the ball there. He didn't even look like he wanted to go off that ball. That ball. That's an absolute penalty there they've missed for the Tigers, which more than likely would have gotten a sin bin because the Dragons have given away a lot of penalties in quick succession. Wow, that's a bad call there. Thomas Watson says, who do you sign, Nathan Cleary or any two wingers? Nathan Cleary. Interception Bro says, which team from the grand final? Probably the Panthers and the Rabbitohs, or Panthers and the Storm. So second tackle leave with the Dragons, 45 minutes out from their own line here, and they're going to get taken down just past the halfway point. Tarek Sims taken down. Third tackle, left-hand side, short side. McCulloch goes to Norman. Norman here. Luciano Leilua gets him down there, but they keep letting them run at them. The one thing you get taught as a young kid, don't let them run at you. You run up in a line and tackle. Otherwise, they're just going to keep making meters, and that's what the Dragons are doing right now. Fifth tackle here with 24 minutes to go here of the first half. McCulloch, right-hand side to Norman. Norman here to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt here gets it out back to Dufty. Dufty here over the top, and that's a good pass, but they're not going to have this one just yet unless he's going to get tackled on fifth. He probably should have kicked that through, but he's going to get tackled on fifth there. New South Wales Trains vlog says, what do you think about Reynolds out? I think it's tough, but I think the Rabbitohs are still good enough. What are we looking at these Tigers fans for? For Sydney or whatever. That's a high tackle. That's a penalty. Yep. That's a penalty there. So Joey Leilua will be clapped around the head just then by the Dragons, and the Tigers will get out of trouble here thanks to Josh Maguire. And they must be all Sydney's friends out there out there for the Tigers. That it is Sydney, by the way, that I was talking about before with the really blonde hair. But that's a clear high tackle there against Josh Maguire. So who's coming out here for the Dragons? What's going on? Sporting says Tigers have the most passionate fans. No way, bro. No way, bro. That is this dumb... I've seen some dumb comments from you, but that is the dumbest comment I've ever seen. That is Sydney. You know Sydney is debuting, right? Sydney is debuting. That's all his mates. That's got nothing to do with the Tigers. That's his mates that you're looking at the screen right now. So 23 minutes to go here the first half. The Tigers are no goddamn way even close to the most passionate fans in the NRL. Their fans hate each other. Balmain and West fans hate each other. So second tackle here for the Tigers. They're 45 metres out from the attacking line. And good little run there. Good little run there for the Tigers. They're about 35 metres out now. Left-hand side gets it off to Brooks. Brooks here needs to do a lot more than he's doing. And good offload there by Garner to Dane Laurie. Laurie needs to get more actively involved in the game too. Hasn't really done too much just yet. Tomanico Salvadierio says, hello, champion, how you doing? King Venom says, Rabbits have the most passionate fans. Disagree, I think it's between Bulldogs and Rabbitohs. Yeah, Rabbitohs will be there. Panthers fans there too. But Tigers wouldn't even be close. So fourth tackle here for the Tigers. And what's going on here? They just lost like 20 metres. Nice. Fit tackle right now. Tato says, who would you say is the most passionate? I would personally go with the Bulldogs. But here we go, chance. Yeah! Oh, good take. Oh, he's going to drop it. Technically, they're both going up for the ball, though, referee. The referees are so inconsistent, man. Like, they're both going up for the ball there. Dufty's been hit. If you're going to say tackle and play midair, I don't think he's getting tackled midair. But if you're going to say that, why didn't the Tigers get a penalty for that just across the other side of the field? Jade also says, Rabbits have the most supporters missing teeth. Well, that is what you've just said. But Zach Lomax is coming off the field here. That is a big, big call. By the way, guys, if you are a Dragons fan, you do like this poster right here. The link in the chat is to my BKR Sport merchandise store where you can buy posters for all different teams. Even if you're not a Dragons fan, all these are here and all the other teams are there. So obviously check that out if you have not already. But you better hit that thumbs up button first and subscribe first because we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers right now. But Zach Lomax has come from the field here for the Dragons. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. There's been a couple of players coming out for the Dragons, actually. So Burns, is that Braden Burns? Burns will come in here for the Dragons for Lomax. Intercepting Bro says, talking about fans, the Panthers back 3 years when they were doing bad had few fans, but now since they're doing great, they have lows. Disagree. I think the Panthers always had good fans. If you're going to talk about that, Parramatta had no one in the mid-2010s. There was no Parramatta to be seen. No Parramatta fan to be seen. And then after 2017, after they had that cheating three spoons over the salary cap, everyone's decided to come out now and support Parramatta. So no, I would disagree on that one. I think Panthers had a lot more fans than you're giving them credit for, but Parramatta are absolutely the worst bandwagon team in the competition. So 4th tackle here for the Dragons. Knock on. That's a knock on. That's a knock on there against the Dragons. So the Tigers will get the ball here. Jared Ford says, Nathan Cleary, you can see it in his eyes. Now the level he holds himself responsible for is spot-onning like a future GOAT as far as halves go. Yeah, he knows what he's doing and he knows what he's there for. Yep, I would agree. Christian Kerr says, would you rather sign Adam Reynolds or Mitchell Moses? Adam Reynolds every day of the week. Mitchell Moses isn't even in the same category as Adam Reynolds. Jake Wellens says, Knights have good fans. Yes, they do, but they can also disappear from time to time, but yes, they do. Knights are a good supporter base. But guys, 20 minutes gone here. 20 minutes to go of the first half. It is 6-0 to the Dragons. Let's smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. But it is a close game here. The Dragons have knocked the ball on a few times. They haven't looked that great. But the Tigers, they're also sniffing. They're sniffing around. Damien Tonner says, can I make the 8? Not for me, man. Oh, that was close to a 4 pass off the scrum. It is a 4 pass off the scrum. You stupid team. You really stupid team. That is inexcusable. How are you throwing a forward pass off the scrum, bro? What are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing there? That is terrible. King Venom says, who's the best centre in your opinion? We did do a pre-season NRL tier list maker for all different positions, except for second rows, actually, which I'll do with Clarkey this week sometime. But you can check it out on the channel. We did a whole tier list of all different players of all different teams. Declan Smith says, most Broncos fans are just dickheads, to be honest. I saw a comment here saying Broncos fans are really pace in tests. No idea what you're saying, unless you're saying inbred. I didn't say that. I thought that's what you were saying. No, Broncos fans are very hot and cold, and they claim to be the best supporters in the league, and yet they've gone and dropped their crowd average from 42,000 every game, no matter how bad they are, to, 28,000 now? That's a 16,000 drop-off. So Broncos fans, don't at me about you being the best fans in the league with a one-team city, and you don't even turn up to your own games anymore. Second tackle here for the Dragons, 32 metres out here from the Tigers line. New South Wales Transvlog says, do you honestly think that Reynolds will lead the Rabbitohs? Yes, I think he'll go to the Sharks. And I think Sean Johnson will stay at the Sharks. And I think the Sharks will be a contending team next year in the NRL if that happens. So Dragons here, 21 metres short here from the Tigers line. I can't believe the Dragons have the ball after the Tigers threw a 4 pass off the scrum. Left-hand side, Maguire taken down, 15 metres out. Potato Dragon said, I don't like the Broncos. No one does. But here we go. Chance here for the Dragons. Left-hand side, Corey Norman underneath. Knock on from the Dragons. A chance here for Dewey. Oh, he's going to lose the ball. Dewey's shocking. I don't know why people rate Dewey. Dewey's shocking. He's got a good kick under him to really make a lot of pressure for the kick coming down and the catch, but I don't like him what he does with the Tigers. I don't think he does an unbelievable job, but 18 minutes to go the first half, and the Dragons will give up the ball, and the Tigers will get the ball on their own 20-metre line. Intercepting bros, I'm a Broncos fan. Yeah, but there's levels to Broncos fans. There are some pure dickheads. Like, I had a rough night on Friday night. And they wonder why I have a crack at them. I had a rough night on Friday night here. It's very difficult. Like, obviously, guys, I do this for entertainment, right? So I have fun. You guys have fun. I have a laugh. And yeah, I poke fun at the Broncos. But, like, you guys don't see a lot of the comments that come through sometimes. Like, only moderators see it or I see it or something like that. And there was some brutal shit coming through on Friday night. Like, that's another reason why I dislike majority of Broncos fans, because of the way they can be like that. I don't get that with anybody else. But I've seen dogs can be very abrasive too. But yeah, there is a lot of Broncos fans who are very egotistical for no apparent reason, considering they're the current Wooden Spooners, are in third last right now, and also lost the earlier season game to the Titans at Seabus Super Stadium. So, that's close to 4 pass, but Dane Laurie's going to break through here. Dane Laurie sits on the inside, taking down 30 metres out. Fourth tackle here for the Tigers, left-hand side, Brooks here. They've got a chance here. The Tigers get the ball out to the left. That's backwards. That's fine. Sidney here with the ball 15 metres out. That was a great run from Laurie, but it was very close to a forward pass. But it didn't get called. So, I didn't see Joey Manu. Joey Leilua gets that ball to Brooks. Brooks over the top here. Chance for the Tigers. Knocked back there. Tigers can score a try. Tommy Talau in the right wing. And out of nowhere, the Tigers just go bang. Try time for the West Tigers. And with 16 minutes 40 to go, it's going to be 6-4 with a kick to come to the Tigers. Jared Ford said, I'll try and get you a heads up with Sean's future. Yeah, buddy, get around it. I love your work. Potato Dragon says, I only hate Broncos fans because of Golden Anime. Golden Anime is a piece of shit. He really is. He was blatantly racist to people in the chat and about, my Fijian background, and that's why he got hidden from the channel a long time ago, well before Friday night. So try time there for the Tigers. Luke Brooks with a very nice kick and very good stuff there from the Tigers to hit that one back there. Was that Nofaluma? Nofaluma goes up, hits it back to Tommy Talau, and Tommy Talau in the right area, picks it up and goes over the line. Gugu says Broncos fans are really patient. Absolutely, goddamn not. Broncos fans are the last team. They're the last team that I would call patient. Patient? You should see their Facebook every time they lose a game, which is every single week mainly, except for this week. You know, considering they've only beaten one team outside of the Dogs since 400 days ago, like, they don't win much, and they are not patient fans at all. Jacob Cameron says, hi. Hello, Jacob. Man United kid does says, glory, glory, Man United. Yeah, how they going, mate? Yeah, doing well, aren't they? Wait a second. They're not going to win the Premier League, and they're not going to win the Champions League, and they're not going to win the FA Cup, and they're not going to win the League Cup. Good season. Oh, they might win the Europa, that second-rate competition, but nice season, mate. So 15.5 minutes to go here of the first half. It's 6-4 to the Dragons. Can you see the Tigers kicking this one from the sideline? Adam Dewey here. Can he convert? Can he convert? Chance here from the wing. He will. I think he's going to curl this in. I think it's going to be in. Oh, that's a good kick from Dewey. And he will slap that baby in through the curl. And it is a 6-6 ball game. 6-6 ball game. Quartets fans said, I don't care about the results. I just want this game to be close. Well, it is going to be close. I care about the result because I would rather the Dragons stay down with the Titans and not get an extra win on us. Also, I've tipped the Tigers because I think the Tigers are able to, win in Wollongong. They've got a really good record in Wollongong. Here's Robbie Farah on the sideline running the water. They've got a really good record in Wollongong, and Michael Maguire has a really good record against the Dragons in general. Incepting Bro says epic kick. Yeah, it was, man. It was. But yeah, when I say that, man, about Broncos and all that type of stuff, like, I'm not saying every fan's like that, but, like, you guys don't get to see some of the horrific shit that was hidden from you guys on Friday night. Sammy Sue says Blaze could be a future sports commentator for League. I actually would love to do it for the National American Rugby League that's coming up. I was actually considering emailing them and saying, hey, man, you guys want to, someone to commentate your games because, I love what I do, man. And, of course, I'm still going to do BK Sport. BK Sport is always going to be my main because I can do what I want and I don't have to cater to what somebody else says. You have to commentate like this. But like if the National American Rugby League wants someone who knows what they're talking about, then hit me up. But 4th tackle here for the Tigers. Left hand side, Brooks is going to get taken down 30 metres out. New South Wales Trains Vlog says, what do you think of Eat Roosters fans? Well, I work in the eastern suburbs. They're very hot and cold, but in the same sense, they're okay. They're fine. They're fine. Oh, Dufty ran onto that beautifully. And he's going to get taken down at the halfway point. That was a very good take there from Matt Dufty. WDA Anasi said, is there a link to watch it besides KO? Unfortunately, due to broadcasting restrictions, man, I can't give you the game live. I can't show you it. It is illegal. So the best I can do is let you know what's going on live, and hopefully you enjoy and hit that thumbs up button. But 3rd tackle here for the Dragons. They're 33 metres short here from the Tigers line. 3rd tackle. They haven't been that great in this game. They scored an early try off the back of some really poor Tigers defense, but the Tigers did just hit back just now to tie it all up after 26 minutes. So 4th tackle for the Dragons. They're 24 metres short here, the Tigers line. Left-hand side, Maguire gets it off to Norman. Norman here underneath to Jack Bird. Bird here could find some gaps here. Ben Hunt. Oh, that's a good tackle there by, is that Luke Garner? Garner with a try-saving tackle, in my opinion. Dufty here, right-hand side, 10 metres out. Oh, that's a good try if he gets it. Oh, the tackle save from, is that Sini? Sini has just saved a blatant try for the Dragons. That is unbelievable defence there from the debutant. That is unbelievable defense there from the debutant. That is, congratulations to Sini. That is an impressive. The Tigers have thrown a forward pass on first tackle 1 metre out from their own line. That is unbelievable. The Tigers have now thrown a forward pass on first tackle from the scrum about 10 minutes ago, and now they've thrown a forward pass on their own line 1 metre out. Like, that is baffling. That is baffling how that can happen. Callan says, I'm watching it on my TV and listening to you commentating. That's the perfect thing to do, man. That's what we want. But Sini, that's just disrespectful to Sini, man, after such a beautiful play, such a brilliant play by the debutant, and then they go up and they give away a forward pass, like 1 metre out from their own line. How bad are the Tigers playing? Gee whiz. Skeptical says something about gay porn, which is something he obviously enjoys a lot to be commenting about that, because that's random otherwise. But 12 minutes forward to go here of the first half, and there's 11 out of 14 completions for the Tigers, 8 from 11 for the Dragons. But the Dragons here on first tackle, 10 metres out. Here we go. Oh, he's lost the ball. This game, it's a penalty. Don't know about that one. There's going to be a penalty here for the Dragons. Jacob Cameron says, come on, St George. New South Wales Trains Vlog says, what are you watching the game on, KO or Foxtel? I watched it on KO, man. But KO's been messing up a lot this weekend. Like, I watch every game, and it messes up quite a bit frequently, actually, which is really odd. Potato Dragon says, boy, wow, chimama. The Dragons going to get the ball back here after a penalty, which they could go for the 2 here, but it is out wide. I'm not too sure if Lomax is back in the game, is he? Is Lomax back in the game? Because Lomax is their kicker. It's not the easiest of kicks, but I think they are going for the 2 here to get this penalty. But it's out of the right-hand side. Yeah, that's a clear strip from Brooks. You're an idiot. What are you doing, Brooks? Christian Kent's Murray or Radley. I'm taking Murray. But it should be. I think they're taking the 2 here because the Dragons don't look like they're hyping up and energetic for a try here. Jody O'Brien says, what is your favourite team? I'm a Titans fan. I'm from the Gold Coast. But the Dragons are taking a kick here, and it's Corey Norman taking the kick for the penalty. 14 from 24 career goals, 58%. Not the easiest kick, though. And he will get it, though. He will get it. So we'll be 8-6 here to the Dragons with 11 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Let's hit that thumbs up button. How many are we on? We're on 50 yet? No, we're on 42 likes. So let's go and smack it. Let's get 8 more likes to hit that 50 mark. But 8-6 to the Dragons. They take back the lead with the 2-point penalty. Jacob Cameron says, come on, Dragons, get the penalty in the for the 2-pointer to make it 6-8. Yeah, Dragons made 2 penalties in this game to make it an 8-6 game. Missed the conversion from their kick, otherwise it would have been 10-6. But Luke Brooks, that was a stupid, brain-dead decision there. Ula Lamano says, who you got next week, Titans or Tigers? Titans, convincingly. So 10 minutes 44 to go here of the first half, and the Dragons will run this play out of their own line. At least they caught it off the kickoff this time. They knocked it on last time. Intercepting Bro says, are you going to continue play-by-play series? Man, I do this every week. What are you talking about? I do this every week, man. I've been doing this for a while, man. So second tackle here. And the Dragons are going to be 25 metres out here from their own line. Jack Bird. No, not Jack Bird. Sorry, the number 18 here for the Dragons will take this one up. New South Wales Train Vlog says, do you think the Rabbitohs will beat the Storm? Speaking as a Rabbitohs fan, I don't think so. They would have had a chance, and I actually would have tipped them. Oh, that's a 40-20 here attempt, but that's going to be a good kick anyway. It's not going to go anywhere near the sideline, but Nofaluma will get back here. And you better go down or you're getting taken over the line. Or Lucky didn't lose it, and Lucky didn't get taken over. So first tackle here for the Tigers, 1 metre out. That's a push. That should have been a set restart there, even though it wouldn't have mattered. Tigers going to be 5 metres out. It's a good run, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, I do every single game all the time. What was the question I was asking? Oh, Sydney here. Sydney's away. The debutante's away. Sydney is away here. Sydney is away here for the Tigers. The debutant is away. Score here. I want you to score, man. Oh, don't show us the people. Show us the game, you idiots. Holy shit, we get the fans are there. His mates are there, but shit, show us the game as he's running away. So he's been tackled here, 30 minutes out. What a stupid Fox Sports doing there, showing that the players and not the fan. Showing the fans, not the players. So 4 tackled here for the Tigers. Their right-hand side, Brooks out to the wing here again. Gives up to Dewey. Dewey here, taken down 15 metres out. It was a great run by Sydney, though. Great run. Jared Joyce says, go the mullet. Get around the mullet. So 5th tackled here, 11 metres short here of the line. Dasmate says, stupid cameraman. It's so stupid. We don't care about the mates until after the try. After the try, we want to see the mates, but not then. Here we go. Joey Leilua. Knock on. But it will be Dragons ball here, 3 metres out from their own line. But they will get, it will be a handover, yeah. So we at the 10 metre line, sorry. Mr. Snipes says, when do you think NRL will sign the Sharks deal after the season? So 8 minutes 50 to go here of the, maybe after the season, maybe. I don't know. I don't think he'll want to create the division in the team this year. Gugu says, I just won 36 in the league. Cool, mate. Intercepting Bro says 2 away from 50 likes. Come on, guys. Whip it home, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Intercepting Bro. You remind them. You tell them. Get that like button hitting and get that subscribe button ringing. And the notification bell so you can win that NRL jersey tomorrow. The jersey giveaway will start from tomorrow, guys. All you have to do if you want to win a brand new NRL jersey, if you're us hitting 9,000 subscribers, all you have to do is comment on the next video that I upload and say how long you've been following for and what your team is. Doesn't matter if it's 1 day, today, 3 years ago, 2 years. Doesn't matter. Just how long you've been following for and what your team is, and you have a chance to win a brand new jersey. But the Dragons here on 4 tackle, kick it down. Should be a 7 tackle set. He lets it. No, we'll stay in here. And the Nofaluma going to come back. Ooh, good run back there. He's going to get 10 metres out from his own line. Jared Ford says, try a man named Grant Oliphant, England. If I may be able to, I'll hint your enthusiasm in sport promotion. Good on you, man. Appreciate you, my dude. Mr. Beezer says, bro, what do you think of the Warriors game just before? I thought the Warriors were average. I thought they did good in the first half, but the second half they fell apart. I thought the Cowboys just, lapped up the fact the Warriors are the Warriors and came home strong, but couldn't get it in the end. I think the better team won. But I did stream that game, so if you want to see my reaction to the game and my thoughts, you can go and watch that one. FNQ Atto Renter says, I'll time you out if you keep going, mate. He didn't answer your question. What did I do? I must have not answered someone's question, or I did. I don't know. Good on you, Causa. So 5th tackle here, Luke Brooks. Tell you what, Causa is absolutely on fire today. And it's going to be an easy take here for the Dragons down in the back right-hand corner. Kellen says, who do you think will win the competition this year? Panthers. I said that pre-season. I'm saying it again now. They're not looking the greatest, and yet they're still 8-0. Remember that. Remember that. 8-0. They're not looking exactly the most fantastic you've ever seen. So Dragons here, left-hand side, get inside the attack and half, 45 metres out. Ethan's not here, says hi. Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Dragons here, third tackle, 40 metres out, taken down, 32 metres out, left-hand side now. Now the Dragons are going to have a chance here. There's actually 3-on-2 out here. 3-on-2, he cuts back inside through Jack Bird, and he's going to get taken down 31 metres out. Jack Lewis says, I'm from England. I came to Australia in 2013 and fell in love with the NRL, having never watched rugby league. I stayed in Central Coast. I also spent 3 months on the Sunshine Coast. Amazing sport. Good on you, man. Who do you go for? Who do you go for? Obviously, Central Coast, there was the Bears, but not anymore. Now they're the New Zealand Warriors who are playing Central Coast. And Sunshine Coast, you're probably a Broncos fan, aren't you? I guarantee it. It's from Sunshine Coast. Chance here for the Dragons. Left-hand side, Cody Ramsey. Ramsey over the top on fifth. I don't know why you go over the high kick there. Ooh, that's a good take by Laurie, and that'll be a 7-tackle set here from the 20-metre line. R&B Form Music says Billy Burns. Oh, Billy Burns, sorry. Looks exactly the same as Braden Musgrove from the Knights. Joey Leilua here with a good little run. Gets out to the 30-metre line, and he needs to... Oh, good offload there by Leilua. Nofaluma trying to get away there. He's going to get taken over the line here. Oh, that's a second attempt, though. Second attempt. No, it's going to be... it is going to be over the sideline here. You could argue that it's a second attempt here by the Dragons, though, but Nofaluma will get taken over the sideline. It will be Dragons ball. I think they might challenge this. I thought the tackle was complete there, and then it got taken over. So he goes down here. Cody Ramsey with a great tackle here. Takes him down. He's on the ground, and then the second attempt. I would say that's a penalty there for the Tigers, but okay. Quartex fan says, anyone that loses the Bulldogs can't win the premiership. That is an absolute bingo and a half. Jack Lewis says, Bunnies only because I got... Oh, well, a lot of English because of the history. Also Bunnies fans, so I should have also assumed that. But Bunnies only because I got to see 2 games, and both was the Bunnies, and they had Sam Burgess when I was there. I like all of the teams, though. Good on you, man. All of the teams except for Manly and the Broncos, I hope. So 5 minutes to go here of the first half, and the Dragons with the ball here. 30 metres out from the Tigers line. First tackle. Left-hand side, knock on. Oh, no. Wow, how did he catch that one? Dragons kept that one in there nicely. Mr. Beezer says, I'm a Rabbitohs super fan, but what do you think about... Oh, knock on for the Dragons. Yep, Tigers hit the ball straight back. Jeez, this is a couple of mistakes in this game. I've enjoyed the game, but there's a couple of mistakes in it too. So Mr. Beezer says, I'm a Rabbitohs super fan, but what do you think about Reynolds move to the Sharks for 2.4 mil? Yeah, I think it's good. For the Sharks, not for the Rabbitohs. But chance here on the Captain's Challenge. I think they're checking for a strip here. I didn't think it's seen as a strip, but you'll see how they go. They're going to use their challenge here, the Dragons. They're going to see the challenge. You're going to get a challenge going here, Dragons, to see if it's a strip or if there's some foul play here. There are hands in the ruck right now, but I don't think... There's hands around the play of the ball, but I don't know if it's been stripped just... It hasn't been stripped just yet. The Dragons still holding the ball, I think that's fine. I think he's just lost that ball. That's just a knock-on. That's just a loose carry. That's a knock-on. Yeah, KDL's just lost the ball. Yeah, Tigers got the ball here. It's a bad challenge there. But I understand why he tried to challenge it, but it's a bad challenge. Jared Ford says, Grant Oliphant, 100% equal sport promoter. Good on you, man. Appreciate it. Jack Lewis says, do you follow the Super League? And if so, which side? I don't really, because I watch Premier League, so that takes up my time when those are usually on. Or, I've got my NRL, my AFL, and my baseball that I watch too, and love my American sports and NFL and NBA. So it's very difficult for me to get into the Super League. But when I go to England to stream and slash vlog the Premier League, I definitely will be getting to some Super League games too, because a lot of the content we do on the channel is also vlogs, just haven't done one in a couple of weeks. Jack Lewis says they're all useless compared to the NRL. Are you talking about Super League? Yeah, look, it's not A grade compared. The reason why Super League teams sometimes get a leg up over the Australian teams in the World Club Challenge is one, because that's midway through the Super League season. That's a lost ball. Backwards, forwards? I don't know. No, it's going to be backwards apparently. So it's still going to be Tigers ball here at the halfway point, third tackle. And also because... Look, the NRL teams don't give a shit about that game. English teams do give a shit about that game. NRL teams don't care. Like that's a glorified preseason game for the NRL. It is very different for kind of how both teams go into that. And yet NRL still usually wins that more times than not. The NRL still usually wins that more times than not. Alrighty, so chance here for the Tigers. Actually, Greg Inglis played last night, didn't he? I think Greg Inglis debuted last night for, who does he play for? Huddersfield? No, I can't remember. Brooks here, left-hand side. Dane Laurie, there's a massive gap here for Laurie. Massive gap for Laurie. Gets the offload away. Chance here still. Garner gets the ball away. Offloads it again. It's Laurie here now still with the ball. He's going to have to try and find something, and he's going to get taken down here. I don't know what Laurie was doing there. So it will be a Dragons ball here. Jody O'Brien says, I'm a Sharks fan. How do you think about the Sharks team? I think they'll be good next year, but this year's a wipe-off for me. Warrington Wolves, Jack Lewis says. There you go. He scored a try, apparently people are saying. Frosty says, up the Parramatta Eels. Yeah, not a great, like a good result, but not a great result for you guys yesterday against the Dogs. You looked very shaky, and the Eels are still a good team. They're still probably a top 4 team, but they're not really a quality top 4 team. They're still a top 4 team, though. But they're not in the likes of the Rabbitohs, Panthers, and Storm, and I don't care about that early season matchup in the torrential conditions. But they're still technically the 4th place team. Oh, that's a bad pass there from the Dragons that goes well and truly behind. 30 metres back they lose, and then Nofaluma just smashes Cody Ramsey, and Ramsey's going to be 25 metres out from his own line when the ball started about 45 metres out. They lost 20 metres there. So Jack Bird's going to get out to about 30 metres out from his own line here and passes it back there for no apparent reason. Josh Maguire now. That was really stupid. Sean W says, Dane Laurie been fantastic this year. He has been good, yes. But there's been a couple of really nice little debutants this year as well. Like, look at Reece Walsh. Ooh, that's a high tackle there. Ooh, close to a high tackle, but they're going to say, I was thinking he could have caught a forward pass. But there was definitely either a forward pass or a high tackle, and he caught nothing. So right-hand side here, Ben Hunt boots that ball up here for the Dragons. They're going to be, 30 metres out? No, it's going to bounce awkwardly for the Tigers. But Tommy Salau will pick this bad boy up, and they're going to be about 25 metres out from their own line. Tasmate says, Para let the Dogs score. They have to be bad. Absolutely. Frosty said, but then again, the Storm conceded 18 points to the Dogs, so let's be honest. I did also notice, by the way, Tasmate, that you voted for Geelong versus Swans. Oh, no, you voted for Raw versus Wellington over the Dogs versus Eelstream. I did notice that. Third tackle here for the Tigers. They're about 35 metres out from their own line here. They're trying to get something going. They haven't been terrible, but they've been bad, and so have the Dragons. It's been a bit of a bad game, but like a good game for bad reasons. Here we go. Chance here for Dewey. Dewey's going to break through here. Gets the offload way to Garner. Garner here, 20 metres out. Oh, he can't get the offload to Brooks. Oh, he couldn't get the offload away to Brooks. 10 metres out here. Fit tackle for the Tigers. Chance here right before half time. They go out to the left-hand side here. Brooks here. Brooks is going to step on the inside. Gets it off. It's going to be still Garner here with the ball. I think he's lost it. Oh, man, that was shocking from the Tigers. The Tigers couldn't attack at an under-15s Queensland Rugby League festival. Like, they couldn't score at an under-15 Queensland Rugby League festival. Holy shit. Potato Dragon said, if the Dragons lose next round, then I'm done with this dumb team. Bro, if you think this is bad, you're currently sitting in 6th place. Sitting in 6th place, bro. You lose this game, you stay in 6th, and you're talking about being done with this team? Brother, come on, man. So 41, holy shit. Like, come on, man. That's some badass shit there. Third tackle, that's something I don't like saying. So third tackle there, 30 metres out, 6th place. And you complain about a team being bad? Like, I don't think they're good at all, but in the same sense, like, I give it a couple of weeks and then start complaining. Like, you're 6th place, my dude. I'm coming off the back of 3 straight losses with the Titans, and they're in 8th place right now. I'm not complaining. We're still in the 8, baby. I'm taking it. We play the Tigers next week. Surely we win that game. Surely. Please. For the love of God. So fit tackle, left-hand side. Ben Hunt kicks it through. And easy take there for Dane Laurie. They got 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Half-time. Boom. Half-time. Half-time there, and it is 8-6, close game here. Long way to go. Long way to damn well go. Obviously, still 40 minutes left of the game. Don't know how this one's going to pan out, to be honest with you. I'm pretty happy that I went with the underdog and the Tigers. But then again, there's still 40 minutes left, so they couldn't attack at a under-15s bloody Rugby League Festival, let alone a game in the NRL. And the Dragons' defence has been shocking today, to be honest with you as well. But guys, hit that thumbs up button. We're 55 likes. Let's get to 60 likes right down one now. I'm telling you, looking you down right in the eye. Get that thumbs up button going. Let's get 5 more likes. And also, obviously, subscriber on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We were only on 8,900. Literally 8,980 or something like that, like a week ago. And now we're on, nearly 9,310. So we're flying some. Just, buddy, let's go. We're cracking on. Jake, well, it says this game is like what, the worst Dragons defense or Tigers offense? Yeah, exactly right. Dragons defense is terrible and Tigers offense is terrible. You're absolutely right. Quartets fan says, don't go to the Storm because we don't want you. Potato Ring says, oh shit, I'm copying it in the fans. Yeah, but when you make a stupid comment like that, you're going to cop it. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I appreciate you jumping on the stream, and this is just my opinion. This is their opinion, and that's your opinion. Everyone's allowed their opinion. But if you're going to put out your opinion like that and say, oh, I'm done with this team when they're in 6th place, I'm just like, well, what the shit, man? Like, come on, brother. Like, my team's won 2 spoons in the last 10 years, and my team was up 22-0 against our biggest rivals on Friday night and lost the game to one of the shittest teams in the competition, the current Wooden Spooners, yeah? And I'm still here. I stayed 15 minutes after the game finished while I was still getting absolutely ravaged in the chat that you guys couldn't see because a lot of the comments had a lot of swear words in it and a lot of real heavy abusive shit. And I still stayed there, and I still said, I'm a Titans fan through thick and thin, man. You just got to stick through the damn old club. Like, things will get better. But that's why I take a little bit of offense when someone says, oh, yeah, I'm done with this team when they're in 6th position, regardless of a winner or loss in this game. R&B4 Music says, how did Walsh not ever play for the Broncos? Because the Broncos are very much a team that try and guilt trip you into sticking with them as a young player because they give you a lot of things like talking things that I'm not going to mention on here because I don't want to put myself into a lawsuit. But yeah, they help out, they assist pre-NRL age to try and guilt trip you into saying, we helped you out with this, so you have to stay and sign with us for this, and then we'll use you when we want to. A lot of players over the years have actually lost out on being really quality because of this reason. I'm really trying to work my words here to make it sound like it's not like antagonistic, and it's actually the truth. But yeah, look, he obviously went to the Warriors because he knew there was a better opportunity there, and he wasn't going to wait for the Broncos to wake up. Potato Dragon says, my mate says they're done with their team every week for the past 5 years, and he's a Collingwood fan. Well, he would definitely be done with his team this year. Shit, they're like second last, aren't they? Solify says it's a poor game for the Dragons. It's a poor game for everyone. Dragons, Tigers. But then again, the Dragons are at least expected to be better than this. The Tigers aren't expected to be better than this. This is actually a decent game for the Tigers. Tigers fans would be loving this. They'd be like, holy shit, we're in a game. We're actually competing in a game. Is that crazy? This is just ridiculous, son. It's ridiculous. That's what Tigers fans will be like, and Dragons fans will be like, oh, shit. What's this shit? Like, come on, man. Like, when are you going to do it, man? Connor Asher says, when are you doing the jersey giveaway at the end? Man, we never were doing the jersey giveaway in this stream. We're doing the jersey giveaway, like I said, when I upload a video, which will be tomorrow, probably, or even on Tuesday, NRL tips. You have to comment on that video saying how long you've been following the channel. You've got to comment with that same comment, say who you support, and then I will choose a random person from that. And on Thursday night stream, which is this Thursday coming, I will give away the NRL jersey one of you guys. We're not doing it today, my man. Not doing it today. Jared Troy says, I think you upset the Bronx fans with the na-na-na-na-na-na. Try celebrations. I love it. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. See, Friday night was the best way to get at me. If you wanted to crack at me and have a good go and have me have no real defense, Friday night was the night. But when you wake up the next day, you're like, wait a second. Holy shit. You win one game, cool. You had me last night. But now I look at it, we're top 8, you're bottom 3. You're Wooden Spooners. We're not. We beat you 4 weeks ago, and we had a bad game today. So it's like, cool, man. You had me Friday night, but now it's like, okay, reality's going to set now for the Broncos fans. Jake Wells says the Tigers worse than the Bulldogs. Attacking-wise, they're on par. Defensively, no. Dogs are the worst defensive team in the comp. I'd put Tigers and Titans very similar. The Titans give a lot of points. Their Titans are a top 4 attacking side. Their Titans are a bottom 4 defensive side. That's why the Titans lose their games. They are a top 4 attacking side. I don't want to hear any arguments against it because they are a fantastic attacking side outside of one game against Manly, which was an ambush. But they're one of the worst defensive sides in the comp, hands down. Jeffrey Fockard says, hey, my man, how you going today? You going all right, mate? Going all right. Couple of good games. We had a close game between the Warriors and Cowboys before we streamed. Had a good time with you guys. So that was a good one there. But Warriors are up 24. Well, I think you're from New Zealand, aren't you? So Warriors were up 24-4, and Cowboys came back to make it 24-20. But the Warriors held on in the end. Good game for bad reasons. Just like this game. This is a good game for bad reasons too. It's a close one. It's intense. But in the same sense, it's shithouse from both teams, realistically. Jab forces never implicate oneself. Thank you. Elias Badawi says, who do you want to win? Personally, I want the Tigers to win. I did tip the Tigers because they have a good record in Wollongong and Michael Maguire has a good record against the Dragons. But I want the Tigers to win because it helps the Titans a lot better. It brings the Dragons to stay down level with us. We play the Tigers next week. I think the Titans have our best winning record is against the Tigers, and also we're a much better team than the Tigers. So I think that we beat them next week, and then we would jump the Dragons if the Dragons lost to whoever they're playing next week. Who are the Dragons playing next week? Dragons playing the Bull. Oh, shit now. The Dragons play the Dogs next week. So, same time too, 4 o'clock on Sunday. So at least it keeps them down there alongside us. Who do the Warriors play? They play Manly. Interesting. It's like a bit of a weird Sunday next week too. Like Warriors and Cowboys was a weird game, and this is Dragons Tigers, a weird game between two kind of weird teams. And then next week is Manly Warriors, which is kind of weird, and Dragons Bulldogs, which is kind of weird too. Jed Kerr says top 4 attacking sides: Rabbitohs, Penrith, Melbourne, and Roosters. My bruh, I would disagree. I would actually, you know what? I will agree. I'll go 5th then. I'll go 5th. You can't tell me there's a better attacking team outside of that top 4, outside of those 4. I would agree with that. I think the Roosters probably, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. I think you'd probably give the Roosters just that little bit of an advantage, but, you know, the Titans still did put 30 points past the Rabbitohs. Roosters put 16 points past the Rabbitohs when they had all their players, mind you. There wasn't many injuries back then. Titans, you know, are still scoring over 20 points a game, realistically, against everybody, but are just not being able to finish the job because of the defence. Owen Foley says, this game has been a shit show. Yeah, absolutely. Jasmine says, Dogs by 50. Mate, you didn't even want me to stream the Dogs game yesterday. And now you're saying Dogs by 50. Let's see if we can get to 70 likes by the end of half time, guys. We're on 62 right now. We've got 77 people watching. So let's go and, buddy, smack that thumbs up button. And if you are after a poster of your team, except for the Broncos and Bulldogs, because that got taken down. But if you want a poster like this of one of your teams, like obviously we've got Dragons, Titans, Manly, Roosters, Warriors, and Panthers here, and you can see the ones down there. Then the link in the chat over there, the blue comment, is I created all those. So if you want one, buddy, you go and snap one up. We're going to be adding more to, we've got another couple of ones ordered that'll come in about a week and a half's time. Or about a week's time. Actually, it was really quick. It came in about 3-4 days, actually. It came in about 4 business days. It was really quick when I got this. The distributor from Redbubble is very nice. Jeffrey Fogger says Wellington Saints won on Friday night. Good on you, man. Elias Badawi says the Eels in the top 4 attacking. Abso-goddamn-lutely not. Abso-goddamn-lutely not. Please don't reference the Eels as a top 4, top 5 attacking team. They are a mid-table attacking team. They're a decent defensive team. They're I'd probably say top 5 defensive team overall. They may leak points here and there, but overall they're still a top 5, for my opinion, defensive team. But no. No to the attack, my friend. No to the attack. Jake Willis says next 6 weeks, Dragons have Bulldogs, Storm, Sharks, Tigers, Broncos, and Bulldogs again. We literally should be favourites in 5 out of 6. I would have the Sharks favourites. I would have the Storm favourites. I'd have the Storm and Sharks favourites, but Bulldogs, Tigers, and Broncos. Broncos are 50-50. Broncos will be very close, but Tigers, Bulldogs, you should be favourites for, yes. So you're a guarantee for favouritism in 3 of those games. And then the other 3 of those games, or 2 of them, I'd say the Sharks will be favourites and Storm will be favourites. Broncos is a 50-50 one. That might be like $1.80, $2 kind of thing. Jody O'Brien says, Panthers don't win the premiership, who will? If the Panthers don't win, it'll be either Rabbitohs or the Storm. I'd probably say Rabbitohs. I think their attack will be able to take down the Storm. I think the first game, they obviously got blown out in the first half and came back in the second half. And I think the second half, I think the Rabbitohs without Cameron Smith for Storm, I think they'll be able to get home in the end. J-Matt says Tigers over Titans. I disagree. Who on the God name's earth just said Tigers over Titans? Someone just said Tigers over Titans. Anyone who said did someone say Tigers over Titans? Who said the Tigers over Titans? Corey, you timed them out. Daz, mate, you timed them out right now. If someone said Tigers over the Titans. What the shit, you buddy drunken? You're drinking today, son. Potato Dragon says Titans over Titans. Well, we know that, Potato Dragon. Someone apparently, J Matt says Tigers over Titans, question mark, I disagree. So someone here surely has just said the Tigers will be better than the Titans or something. I don't even know. I'm not sure there. Dasman says, are they drunk? They are, mate. They absolutely are drunk. They are drunk. I will be there next week. Come on, guys. 4 more thumbs up. I know we can do it. I'm going to keep repeating it. 4 likes away from 70. We're going to get there before half time. J-Matt says, I think the Broncos will get Adam Reynolds, to be honest. I think the Sharks get Adam Reynolds, and they keep Sean Johnson on a much less contract. Benjamin Tan says, what do you think the full-time score will be at? I'm going to go with the Tigers. I'm going to go 19-18. I'm going 19-18 Tigers. I said 21-20. Actually, I'll go 21-20. I'll go 21. No, I'll go 21-20 still. I'll stick with my pre-game prediction. P.S. Jamie said, I only need the Dragons for my multi, then I have guessed the full round. I hate you. You know why? Because I know that means he tipped against the Titans. Harry Kirkman says, go the Warriors. Yeah, snaky little win. Not the most impressive win, but they snuck it home in the end. Intercepting Bro says, who will win round 9? Broncos versus Cowboys. I just got back. Interesting question, that one, because obviously we will be streaming this game next week, Broncos Cowboys. No one cares about this game anymore. The rivalry is not like it used to be. No one cares. Could still be a good game, but for all the wrong reasons. I'm going to take the... Where is it? Suncorp or North Queensland? Is it Suncorp or North Queensland? I'll take the home team. I will take the home team. FNQ Outdoor Adventure says, Tigers of Titans must be from Collingwood. I know, crazy. Peter says, how good were the Swans? Yeah, they snuck home in the end. I think there was a very dodgy call late on there in the last minute, though. Would have given Geelong a free kick from literally right in front. And there was a couple of dodgy calls there late in that game. But at the same time, Swanee's got there in the end with a nice young team. Unfortunately, Brian Myers was out injured for most of that game too, who was really starting off really well in that game. But he came out. But yeah, Swanee's got in the end. But yeah, it was very dodgy in that last minute. It was clearly 15 that was kicked. Jody Bryan says, when do you think the Titans will win the premiership? I think their premiership window will open in 2 years' time. A window will open. I'm not saying they win it in 2 years' time, but their window will open. Christian Kerr says, is Rabbits and the Roosters the best rivalry? It's the oldest rivalry. I would say the best rivalry to watch right now would be... The best rivalry to watch... There isn't a great deal of rivalries to watch right now, to be honest with you. Who's got a good rivalry going? Panthers and somebody, maybe? It always is down to who's a good team. I don't really think there's a good rivalry right now, so I guess I would revert back to the historical rivalry of the Rabbitohs and Roosters, but I don't think there's a real kind of heavy-hitting rivalry right now. Potato Dragon says, Ums took away 2 chances for the Cats to win. Yeah, absolutely. Intercepting Bro says, North Queensland are at home. I'll take the Cowboys. FNQ Outdoor Adventures says, hit the thumbs up button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes in the stream. Gee whiz, cause are going on fire. Jack Dempsey says, when do you see the Sharks finishing next year? Do you think they make the 8? If they sign Adam Reynolds and keep Sean Johnson on a much less contract, they are a contending team to win the comp. Throwing that out there. Harry Kirkman says, Storm vs Panthers. Storm Panthers isn't a rivalry. Storm Panthers isn't a rivalry. That's a grand final rematch. Of course, that's going to be a good game regardless. But that's not a rivalry, man. Like, I'm talking like Rabbitohs Roosters or Cowboys Broncos or Manly Storm. I guess Panthers Eels-ish. It's local, but not really. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Panthers Eels is the most exciting at the moment. But, like, it's not really anything that anyone gives a shit about. Like, everyone gave a shit about Broncos Cowboys. Everyone was like, oh, shit, yeah, I can't wait to tune into the Broncos Cowboys game tonight. Now it's like, Broncos Cowboys? Shit. Let's go to the movies. J-Matt says Rays vs Knights could be a good match. Why? That's not a rivalry either. But, like, why? Knights, they're shit outs. They just got flogged by the Roosters with no anyone. Except for Sam Walker, a really young bloke. The game is about to get started, guys. The second half is about to come back out. Tigers. Ooh, we're only down by 2 points. They could sneak this one. They've got a good record of Wollongong, so we'll see how they go. Spencer Adagnostis haven't been keeping up with the A-League. What's going on with that? Sydney FC worth anything? No. Sydney FC lost last night 3-2 to the Wanderers. So Sydney is red and black right now. But we'll be doing A-League streams, 2 A-League streams on Wednesday night. There's no A-League streams this week besides Wednesday night. My birthday is actually on Tuesday. I am born on the Star Wars day. I am on May 4th, so my birthday's on Tuesday, but there is no streams that day, so unfortunately I won't be able to stream. But there will be an NRL tips video that goes up. Crazy Praying Mantis says, how bad is Luke Brooks? He's pretty bad, man. He's up there with the badness. If you were going to rate him from bad to bad, he'd be definitely in the middle of bad. And that's positive for him. Benjamin Tan says, who do you think will play in the grand final this year? Said this about 1 million times, and I will repeat it again. Panthers Rabbitohs. Or Panthers Storm, but Panthers Rabbitohs. Potato Dragon says, happy birthday for Tuesday. Now just commented on the video on Tuesday, NRL tips. I'll be doing an NRL tipping video on Tuesday for you guys to see. Every Tuesday we'll do it. Every Tuesday, I'm going to bring back the NRL tips. We used to do this every week last year. I stopped it, but now we'll get back into doing it every week from now on out. Jake Weller says, yeah, too many teams aren't playing well enough for a rivalry. Yeah, exactly right. That's why I think Panthers Eels probably would be the one, but still no one's going to be like, oh, yeah, shit, yeah, Panthers Eels tonight. They'll be like, oh, it'll be a good game. But, like, it's not like when the Storm Manly were in a rivalry and everyone's like, oh, shit, yeah, now we're talking. Or the old Rabbitohs Roosters when they're both really good. Like, this year, no, I went to the game. It was good, but it wasn't that hyped up overall. Length Production says, was that Sydney FC vs Wanderers yesterday? It was such a good game. Yeah, it was. I watched it. It was a nice little game, but if you're a Sydney FC fan, you probably wouldn't be saying it's a good game. Jody Bryce says, who's the best halfback in the league? That would be Mr. Nathan Cleary. So 40 minutes to go here of the game. The Dragons will start off this second half from their own 15 metres. J-Max says, Knights vs Bulldogs grand final. If the Knights play the Bulldogs in the grand final, mate, I will make you a moderator and I'll give you $100. In 2021, if the Knights versus the Bulldogs in the grand final, I'll make you a moderator and give you $100. J Mass's Panthers are going to get the wooden spoon this year. Cool, mate. So second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 35 metres out from their own line. Now 40 metres out. Sarkis has shitty says any news about Lomax? No, I haven't heard, but he's obviously not back yet. So I would assume he's out for the game. Blake Laurie. Oh, no, it's Josh Maguire, sorry, with a good run there. Christian Kess says NRL's best halfback behind Cleary. Yes, I would say so. Oh, knock on for the Dragons. And that's McCulloch now with the ball. Get the offload away. Get the offload away. Get the offload away, Tigers. Brooks, brother, you got to be quicker as a halfback in today's game. You got to be quicker to understand. Read the room, baby. Read the room. Like, you had plenty of space on the left-hand side. The referee had not blown his whistle. You play that, and you play that quickly and get the ball out to a 4-on-1. But no, don't worry. The Tigers now first tackle, 50 metres out from the attacking line. Sonny Wallace says, no, he's the best in the game, Christian. I disagree. I think Reynolds is just behind Cleary. But in the same sense, Reynolds, you could make an argument for Reynolds over Cleary. You could, but I personally would rate Cleary over Reynolds. But here we go. Dewey here underneath to Dane Laurie. Laurie here too early there with the pass to Tommy Talau. Why are both wingers? He lost that ball there, Tommy Talau. He lost that ball there. He absolutely lost that ball there. Corey Norman knows it. Everyone knows it. You saw the bubble. But they're not going to call the knock on there. That's a bad call there. That the Tigers are now going to get to continue their set. He's still got the ball. He's lucky he didn't knock that ball on there too. So 4 tackle over the Tigers. 20 metres out for the Dragons line. And little right-hand side gets it underneath here to number 15 for the Tigers. Real Lomax says, who is the worst half in the game? Half? I would say... The man right here is a big question mark. Oh, chance here, Tigers. No, try maybe for the Tigers. Cinny, maybe. The debutant Cinny may have just scored. The mullet may have just scored. They're going to say try right in front of the fans, right in front of his mates. Cinny has just scored. This is a Charlie Staines moment all day, but we're going to see here because this ball bounces here, there, everywhere. Sport X's Dragons, Rob, that's bullshit. I agree because on the other side of the field, there was a clear knock on there. There's a clear knock on there, but here we go. So Brooks here puts the ball up. I want to see this because the ball bounces around quite a lot. Unless Jack Berg catches that, drops it, and then it bounces backwards. Because I swear Joey Leilua touched that some stage. I'm pretty certain he does touch this. I don't think it's going to be a try. It's going to be disallowed. This is going to be disallowed, guys. I think Joey Leilua touches this ball. I think this is karma. I think this is karma for the knock on the other end that didn't get called. I think this is karma for the knock-on that doesn't get called. I'm pretty certain they're going to check this. Cinny knows this too, I think. Yep, they're going to check it. Oh, no. He's going to have his first try taken off him here, Cinny. Jared Force says, worst half, Brooks or Walsh on percentage? Nah, it's Luke Brooks, bro. Walsh. What? You can't be talking about a guy who's played 2 games. Who's also been very good in those 2 games. Made a few inexperienced mistakes in the last game, but still, he still was good. But I'm pretty certain this is a knock-on here from the Tigers, so his try will be taken away. Yeah, that's a knock-on from the Tigers. So that is justice. That is karma. That is karma for the fact that there was obviously a knock-on against the Tigers that wasn't called on the other side of the field. Benjamin Tan says Zach Lomax is off, right? Yes, Zach Lomax has been off since about halfway through the first half. But unfortunately, Cinny will not get a try here, and the game will remain at 8-6 to the Dragons. Swart actually says Brooks is experienced and isn't playing out of position. That is a bingo call right there. Brooks has been shocking for years. And doesn't know what he's doing. Jack Wells says this game could end 8-6. Nah, there'll be a couple more tries. Sam Jepkins says who for Tigers? Sydney scored, but it's disallowed. So Joey Leilua touched the ball there for a knock-on. And unfortunately, it will not be a try here for Sydney. Jody O'Brien says who is the most underrated player in the league? I would go Corey Thompson. Jared Ford says defense has been unpresent 4 times. They're unpresent? Don't think that's a word. I don't think unpresent's a word. It could be. I don't think it is, though. Not present, probably the one to use there. But yeah, they weren't happy there. They weren't happy there, his mates there. But yeah, look, there's no defense in this game. Sargas had shitty says, Blaze, I'm nearly on every single stream. No, you're a good man. Appreciate you, my dude, for tuning into the streams. But 37 minutes to go here of the game. And the Dragons here, 10 minutes out from their own line. Only up by 2, though. FAQ Outdoor Adventure says, give those thumbs down on the stream. You suck. It's only because people want to watch the game live and they don't realise that I can't legally show you the game. Knock on for Dragons. Knock on. Tigers get a chance here. 15 minutes out. Bad mistake. Bad mistake here by the Dragons. The Tigers, 15 metres out from the Dragons line, will get a chance to attack. Oh my God. So the bunker takes away a try, but now the Tigers are going to get another chance here with 37.5 minutes to go. They're going to get another chance. Jake, well, it says it's weird when they were at the same club, Brooks in the same category as Moses and Tedesco. Kind of. That was a big wank fest by the Tigers. There was a big wank fest by the Tigers fans. It wasn't really anybody else who was calling it. Real Womack says Tigers will knock on. You're not wrong, mate. It wouldn't be surprising at all. So 3 minutes into the second half here, and okay, well I don't know what they're doing here. The Tigers got the scrum. That was just basic as. But Joey Leilua here, he still might score here. Oh, he should have passed the ball. He's still going here, Joey Leilua. Gets up. Jeez, he got through a tackle. 5 minutes out here from the Dragons line. Tigers with a chance. Sean W says Jack Bird back in form at Saints. Yeah, well, he should be saying that right now because he was the one who just dropped that ball here for the Tigers to have this attacking opportunity. So 5 meters out here from the line. Tigers with the ball. Can they score and take the lead? They already did it just 5 minutes ago, but it was disallowed. Luke Brooks here gets it underneath to the number 16. They lose about 20 meters. Nice work, Brooks. Yo B says, can I have she with you? Yep, no, you have no idea what you're saying there. So third tackle here. Brooks underneath. Dewey to Leilua. Taken down there. Luciano Leilua, 5 meters out. Good run, though. They're back to 5 meters out. Into Rabbitohs Dragons for the win. I've tipped the Tigers here, and I'm pretty happy with the underdog tip. The Tigers were very massive underdogs in this game. Dewey, all he does is hold the ball. They finally passed the ball from the offload, but all he does is hold the ball and run at the line. You're a 6, man. Like, you don't need to be doing that every single play. So fifth tackle here. Dewey passes out to Luke Brooks. Brooks here underneath. Oh, he's lost the ball there. Jack Bird's gone backwards, luckily enough for the Dragons, but it will be a dropout here for the Tigers. The Dragons to boot this little bad boy from their own line. Pierce Jennings says Brooks is worthless, not even an okay player. I agree. I have no idea why he still plays for him. And why the Tigers don't, blood somebody new. Ethan Dunn says, what game are you going to watch live next? On Wednesday, there'll be 2 A-League games, but this is the last NRL game of the weekend. But we will be back next week. So the repeat set for the Tigers is coming up. The Dragons are going to drop this bad boy right on out of here. Corey Norman, how big of a kick can he get? He's going to have a weird kick there. That's going to be not a good kick at all. Oh my God, he nearly knocked that on there, Nofaluma. But here we go. Tigers here, 24 meters out here from the line. Sport Reaction says Tigers need to win this without Lomax. They suck. They do need to win this. Even with Lomax, Dragons are still beatable. So second tackle here, 10 meters out. Tigers with the ball. Number 17 for the Tigers gets out to the left. Luke Brooks. He finds a gap out here for Dane Laurie. Laurie stuff on the inside, but that was always going to be red. That was always going to be a step on the inside. Nice defense from Ben Hunt. So third tackle here. Brooks now with the ball. Jeez, you don't like to hear those noises. Fourth tackle. They're going to be 7 meters short here now. Jake Wellard says, the Tigers dummy half has good energy. Don't know his name. 1 second here. I think it's Little you're talking about there. So here we go. Chance here for Brooks. Chance here, Brooks. Oh, someone time out Yo Beast, please. He's obviously just here trolling. So fifth tackle here for the Tigers. They're 11 meters out here from the line. Right-hand side here. Dewey underneath. Oh, it's a knock on here. Oh, I don't know what's... It's a knock on for the Dragons. So it's going to be a fresh set of 6 here for the... it's going to be a knock on here from the Dragons. So the Tigers, they're going to get the... they're going to get the ball. They're going to get the ball back here, and they're going to have a repeat set. They're going to have a repeat set here. And second bro says, yep, Kevy should have bring Corey back into the comp earlier. Alrighty, so the game is on here. 34 minutes to go. The Tigers are really attacking, and they're attacking pretty strongly right now. PNG Knight says, thanks, BK, for streaming. Again, a big shout out to you from the blokes here. This is the only streaming we have at the moment. Cheers from Papua New Guinea. Keep it up. Good on you, man. Love you guys over there in Papua New Guinea. Can't wait to stream your Papua New Guinea Rugby League World Cup games later on in the year. That's going to be a big time here when they play in the Rugby League World Cup. Looking forward to that. But yeah, appreciate you guys over there in PNG. You guys are very passionate. Oh, here we go. Chance for the Tigers. Laurie. It's try time for Sydney. He has got his debut try. He has got his debut try. Sydney had his try taken off him just before, but the Muller has scored. And look at the guys in the background. His mates, his brothers, his sisters, his family are all celebrating wildly in the background. And Sydney scores for the Tigers. Deserve a try. You can't take this one off him. You can't take this one off him. And look, they got their shirts off and they're going crazy. You got to love that. They're the scenes you like to see. They're the scenes you like to see. In a tough world that we live in, man. That shit just makes you smile, man. That's a great pass there from Dane Laurie to Sydney, who scores in the left wing. And the Tigers will take the lead here at 10-8 with a kick to come. Look at that pass from Laurie. Laurie probably could have nearly gone himself, to be honest with you, because he'd already, that winger or centre, I can't remember who it was for the Dragons, I think it was the winger, had already made the decision to go for the pass. Yeah, Bird got beaten, and the winger for the Dragons, where usually Ravalawa is. Where's Ravalawa? He's injured, right? FNQ Outdoor Adventures says, how good for him, that's amazing. It's so amazing seeing that in the crowd, man. Just seeing his mates going nuts. He scored 2 tries today. One of them got disallowed, but there we go. Jad Ford says PNG hard go the Kumul. Yeah, get around Papua New Guinea. So left-hand side here, Tigers will score on you. Got to love that. It's a good pass there from Dewey to Laurie as well, to be honest with you. And I'm not going to lie to you, you can't complain with Joey Leilua off the ball run. You know, he doesn't get the stats for that. He doesn't get the credit for that, but that's a really nice off the ball run that really suckered in the Dragons defense, especially Jack Bird, which gave Dane Laurie the space on the left-hand side to get the ball out to Sydney. But Dewey here. Can he get the kick from the sideline? This Dragons fan is really having a crack. He's doing what I did to Adam Reynolds the other week. And Dewey's going to miss the kick. Oh, Dewey's going to miss that kick. Not as bad as I made Reynolds miss his kick against the Titans. But he does still miss the kick there. Will Connolly says, hi, hello, Will Connolly, how you doing? Jake Wellet says, that right side centre and wing combination is rough today for the Dragons. Yeah, no, it's not good. That's Jack Bird's side, mind you. But Jack Bird got suckered in by the Joey Leilua run through. But this is a good game right now. Incepting Bros, this is one of the most underrated Aussie channels. Man, we're growing, son. We're growing. Don't worry, buddy. We'll get to 10,000 subscribers soon enough, and we're going to keep on growing, son. Don't you worry. All you guys got to do, hit that subscribe button, smash that thumbs up, and when this video goes up as well, comment on the actual video itself saying what you thought of the game. Get some chat going there. So, yeah, man, we're grinding. We're just having a good time, and I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Chameleon says, who do you think is the best player on West? Best player on West, Dane Laurie. I know he's young, but Dane Laurie is still the best player for the Tigers. So 10-8 is the score here with 32 minutes to go here of the game. 10-8, second tackle for the Tigers for 25 minutes out. Sport Action says, Blaze, you need to do this full time. You'll make enough money. We'll get there, mate. We'll get there. Once we probably hit about 20, like, you'll make enough. But like in the same sense, like, we'll get there, mate. Don't you worry. So 4th tackle here for the Tigers. But when I start doing full time, I'll start doing baseball streams again and Premier League and NBA and all that type of stuff as well. But for the time being, I can't just yet. But here we go. Chance for the Tigers. Dane Laurie here, 45 minutes out, 5th tackle. Storm fan says David Fafita is a better player for the Titans. Absolutely. Evan Q Outdoor Adventures says 76 likes, guys. Let's get to 100. Exactly right. So 5th tackle here. Boots that ball up here. Dragons underneath. Good take. What's his name for the Dragons, by the way? What's his name? The number 5 for the Dragons. I can't really hear the commentary right now, but what's the name for the Dragons number 5? He's obviously taken the spot of Ravalawa. Well, who's the number 5 for the Dragons? He's not had a good game today, but in the same sense, that was a good take just then. The real one says, this might be a dumb idea, but I reckon the Tigers fullback and 5'8 should change. 5'8 to fullback. You think Dane Laurie should go in the halves? No way. No way am I taking Dane Laurie, specialised fullback, and putting him in the halves. Look at Reece Walsh. He's a great fullback. Didn't have a great game in the halves today. Jack Timmons says, Max Fengai. There you go. Thank you very much. Elias Badawi says, who do you think is the best NRL player? It depends on the position and what you think is the most important. But Tigers here will have the ball. Oh, Laurie was dangerous potentially throwing that pass, but he doesn't. He keeps hold of it. So 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe when you're ready. But 30 minutes to go here of the game. It is 10-8 to the Tigers. 81% possession in the second half of the Tigers. Gee whiz. Sean W says, who should partner Dewey if Brooks is gone? I don't know. Anyone. I'll go in there. Tigers, you want someone to jump in there? I'm not a good half, but I still probably would be better than Luke Brooks. So 3rd tackle here, and Sydney with the ball. 45 minutes out. He gets out to the left-hand side. He goes through, Sydney. Oh, he gets tackled down 45 minutes out. He's had a good game, though, Sydney. He's been there. He's been around, and he's had a crack. So 4th tackle here, left-hand side. Luke Brooks, Leilua, underneath. Couldn't get the pass away. He's going to stay in field, though, on 5th tackle. He's going to lose the ball, apparently. Apparently he went over the sideline. I didn't think he went over the sideline. Did he go over the sideline there? Carol says, hello, Carol. Unfortunately, not your night last night. Unfortunately, not your night, but you'll be right. But I think we all know who's winning the comp this year anyway. Ethan Dunn says, how do you think Dane Laurie's played this season so far? He's been rookie of the season for me. Absolutely. Real Woman says, Dave Taylor in the halves for Tigers. Still probably do better. But then again, he's a wompy guy. Like, he is a wompy guy. He's a big dude. But didn't he play in the halves at one stage at some team? I think it was Rabbitohs or Titans. Didn't he play there like one game or something because he could kick the ball? I think he played one game or 2 games in the halves at one stage. I can't remember. I could be wrong, though. FNQ After Event says, don't stuff up my tips this week, Dragons. No, stuff them up because I've tipped the Tigers here. Causa, you're having a good day. But, buddy, tell you, we're getting around the Tigers here. 3rd tackle here. And also, you're a Titans fan. You want the Tigers to win this. They can kick this through here. Decent little kick, but Laurie's going to have to try and get out of it here. He will. Good run. That is a strong run. That is a very... Oh, that's got to be a penalty. That's got to be a penalty there. Yep, penalty for the Tigers. That's a penalty for the Tigers there. So the Tigers will get out of trouble here because they did take him back in goal after he got out. But that's a strong run from Dane Laurie. That is a strong run from Dane Laurie. The real Wombat says, I'm pretty sure he did. Stephen Lau says, who do you think will win the whole thing this year? Panthers, mate. Panthers. There's a good little kick there from the Dragons, but unfortunately their chase wasn't good enough. And Corey Norman, it's not Corey Norman, sorry. Or Corey Norman, no, that's not, Corey does kind of come over the top there. So yeah, fair enough. But that's a very strong. Jack Bird got penalised by the way. But yeah, no, nice run there. Nice run back by Dale Laurie. Thomas Watson says, what would you rather, a team with 12 forwards and one back, or 12 backs and one forward? 12 forwards and one back. 12 forwards and one back. I know that they're probably going to get outpaced, but they're going to pummel those back line. They're going to pummel. If you're giving me like BKRmy kick out, that's a penalty. That's a penalty there for the Tigers. They're going to get even more out of trouble here. More out of trouble. So the Tigers are going to get another penalty here, and they're going to start. The referee's going to start to talk to the Dragons. But what was I going to say? Yeah, you give me like Payne Haas, David Fafita, BKRmy kick out. Isaiah Papali'i, Josh Papali'i. You give me a team of those guys. I'm sorry, I'm taking them. I still think the Big Boppers will make their tackles. The Big Boppers are known for making their tackles. The Big Boppers are the tackle makers in the team. So, I'm taking the 12 forwards and the one back. And especially when you can have, like, if you're going to have a backline player like a Tuivasa Shecker or a Tedesco or whatever, surely you give them a good fullback. So I'm definitely taking the 12 forwards. Alrighty, so second tackle here for the Tigers. They're, 30 metres out here from first tackle. They're 20 metres out here from the Dragons line. 3 likes away from 80, guys. Smack that thumbs up button. 3 likes away from 80. Second tackle, Tigers underneath. They're 10 metres out now. Good offload here. Little here. He's going to go through. And he's going to be about 9 metres out. Stormfan says Reynolds is out 4 to 6 weeks, I believe. Yeah, I know. By the way, KO has messed up here. We're still waiting for it to come back. It's back up now. Dewey here underneath. Tigers with a chance here. Luke Garner. 1 metre short. Too short there for the Tigers. 4th tackle here. Laurie gets it back to Brooks. Brooks gets it over to Dewey. Dewey over the top here to Tommy Talau. Good last second defense there by Cody Ramsey. 2 metres short here from the line. 5th tackle, penalty maybe. Set restart. No. 5th tackle for the Tigers. They get it back to Dewey. Dewey's going to have to put one of his bombs up. No, he just kicks it straight across the field. Good little kick actually. Good take though by Fengai. Max Fengai with a great takedown. The Dragons will stay safe there. Simkin, not little, by the way. Thank you, Sport Talk. I apologise. I guess when I look at the 9, I don't even know what little looks like, to be honest with you. Real Woman says, what if you had to take King Gutho? If you're giving me King, Gutho's, he's like one of the more forward-like fullbacks you're going to find. Like, if you're going to say, like, what's a fullback that could also somewhat, what would be the most forward-like fullback you can find? Gutho would be like that. So I'd probably say, I'm still taking the 12 forwards though. Molly Jack says he backed the Tigers. I did back the Tigers. I thought, because the Tigers have a very good record in Wollongong. And also, Michael Maguire has won 10 out of the last 12 games against the Dragons. So he's got a good record against the Dragons. So that's why I took the Tigers here, and they're sneaky. And also, it works in well because I want the Dragons to lose based on the fact that I'm a Titans fan, and I want the Dragons to stay down here with us. But I don't care who wins. I don't really care. My tipping's not that great in the tipping competition so far. But we are going to put a BKR Sport NRL tipping video out every single Tuesday, guys. So obviously have your notifications on for when we do upload those. Stephen Lau says, who will get the Dally M? I will. Jody O'Brien says, which team has the worst offense? The Tigers or the Dogs? I don't care that we're up 10-8 right now. It's the Tigers or the Dogs. Dragons will be up there too, to be honest with you. So Tigers here, 40 metres out. Good run by Nofaluma. Joey Leilua is going to drop the ball there. Sorry, but he's going to slip over. But here we go. Tigers. He gets the offload away. Luke Brooks. And he's going to get taken down about 30 metres out from the Dragons line. Jared Troy says, those are 2 big losses to the Roosters. Would have preferred to have lost the 2 points to have those 2 players fit and healthy. Absolutely. Tigers here with a chance to get this ball. That's going to be knocked backwards. Tigers here. Fit tackle. We're going to turn it over. Is that not touched off the Dragons, though? Was that not touched off the Dragons? Ethan Dunstan, who do you think the best... They're going to challenge this. Who do you think the best halfback is? I would say Nathan Cleary. But... and Adam Reynolds. They're both very similar, but I'd take Nathan Cleary personally. But with 24 minutes to go here, the Dragons, the Tigers are going to challenge this call. Giants are going to challenge this. Tigers are going to challenge this call to say this is not a touch back from Dewey here, and Matt Duffy actually forward knocks this ball on, so it would be a fresh set of 6 here for the Tigers. I think that's off the Tigers. I think that's a bad captain challenge. Bad captain challenge there. By the way, guys, that link that FNUQ Outdoor Adventures, he said, shows some support for BKR Sport and buy some merch. Exactly right, guys. If you want some of these posters back here for your own team, you can jump on there and they're all there ready to go. Really good quality too, very shiny. That's very nice. And it came very quick for me too. It was in 3 or 4 days when my team, all these teams got here. But there, I think this is just straight off Tigers. So I think this is just going to be turnover here. Fit tackle changeover. Does Dufty touch this ball? Does Matt Dufty touch this ball? I don't think so. I think his hand gets knocked away by Dewey. I think his hand gets knocked away by Dewey here. So I'm pretty certain that Dewey just touches this ball and goes backwards. I think so unfortunately they're going to lose the challenge here, the Tigers. Unfortunately, they're going to lose their challenge here. Jared Ford says it's a lot easier to win games if your pack is performing. Almost impossible if they're not. Number 7 equals half forward. Absolutely. You're not wrong there, mate. You are not wrong there. Not wrong there at all. So with 24 minutes to go here of the game, the Tigers are up 10-8, but I don't know why we're still looking at this because I'm pretty certain that this doesn't touch Dufty. I think that's off Dewey. So are they going to call this or not? Inconclusive. So they're going to say challenge will be not successful, but they'll keep the challenge. So they'll keep the challenge here. Yeah, so they keep the challenge. The on-field decision of a fifth tackle turnover will remain, but they're going to say it was inconclusive. So Tigers keep their challenge still, but they do lose the ball because it was fifth tackle. Jody O'Brien says, when do you think the Sharks win the premiership? If they get Adam Reynolds and re-sign Sean Johnson on less money next year, they're in their window again. Chad said, I just joined. Is the game good or a trash game? It's a good game for bad reasons. Both teams making a lot of mistakes, but I've really enjoyed the shithouse game. It's been a good game to watch, but it is also a shithouse game because both teams are also shithouse. But okay, Dragons here with the ball, 10 metres out from their own line here. If I'm going to call a winner 24 minutes out, I'm still saying the Tigers. The Dragons haven't shown anything good in this game, realistically. Malcolm says 65th minute victory vs Mariners 1-1. Oh, big one there. Thomas Watson says, oh, wow, Mariners have really dropped off, man. We just beat them 4-0, so now they're drawing 1-1 victory. Shit, man. Thomas Watson says, who would you rather have, every fullback or Dylan Napa? Oh, hey, this Dylan Napa shit on this channel. I swear to God. I guarantee you, Dazmaish is waiting in the wings right now, or Melmo. They're going to comment something about Dylan Napa, I swear. I promise you it'll happen. So fifth tackle here with the Dragons. They're 40 minutes out. Norman kicks that ball deep down into the corner, but Dane Lowry, he's ready for that one. He's going to bring this one right back out. Oh, good little step there, but he's going to be out 20 minutes out from his own line. Intercepting Bro says, I didn't know they could keep their challenge. The bunker couldn't decide. Yeah, man, so inconclusive means that they'll go with the on-field decision. They can't tell you whether it was a yes or a no, so obviously, they challenged it. There's no way you could take away their challenge. That's a close for 4 pass there again. Joey Leilua, he's always in front of the bloody player when he's getting it. So yeah, they get to keep it. But if it's obviously a no or an obviously a yes, it'll be decided upon. Rodney Baller says South to win the grand final. Disagree. I think Panthers have your number, but in the same sense, I think the Rabbitohs are a very good attacking team, but I just think Panthers are a very good defensive team and an attacking team. Rabbitohs defense is very bad too. Rabbitohs are a bottom 8, potentially bottom 6 defensive team, but number 1 in the attacking department. Oh, why are the Dragons letting that bounce? And that's going to be Dragons who are going to get the ball here through Fengai, but he's going to get out to his 20-metre line. But why are they letting that bounce there? Cameron says yes. Jared Warrior Hargraves is still good, so a decent replacement for Collins. I'm assuming that's Warrior Hargraves that he's saying there with JWH. But yeah, Warrior Hargraves is good. He's just ill-disciplined. So 22.5 minutes to go here of the game. It is 10-8 to the Tigers. But second half, it's been 10 out of 11 completion for the Tigers and 4 out of 5 for 4 out of something for the Dragons. I can't believe this margin's only 2 right now. But then again, the Tigers, they've probably been the better team here in this entire game, though. They've had 16 offloads to 4. 16 offloads to 4. Wow. Jody Bryan says, which team have the crazy fans? Crazy fans? You'd have to go with the Bulldogs. You just have to. So up it goes here. Up it goes. Tigers here. Can they safely catch it? And Cine with a safety net, buddy, out the back. The debutant. He's having a good game. The debutant. Gary Boot Games has been a bad game. Yes and no. It's been a good game, but for bad reasons. So a 0 tackle here for the Tigers. Coming out their own 20. Good run there by David Nofaluma. Hasn't had the same year this year, but that's because they don't have a man named Harry Grant to really help their attack get going. Left-hand side here, Tigers. Brooks. Oh my God, Brooks is so shit. I'm sorry to get angry, but he is so shit. You have a player with no winger out there defending the winger. You pass that ball out to Nofaluma every day of the week, and he is making a breakaway. Whether he scores or not, that's his problem. Brooks, you pass that damn well ball. So 4 tackle here, and they get it up to Brooks on the left-hand side, and he's going to kick it on 4 for no apparent reason either. Cool. It's going to be a good kick, but there's no apparent reason kicking on that on 4th. Cameron says, Sam Walker looks incredible, though. He does. Yeah, he's only 18 too as well. He's crazy. But Dragons here, 10 minutes out on their own line. By the way, guys, we're on 82 likes. Let's get 8 more likes to hit 90 right now. Actually, you know what? Let's not even go for the 90. Let's just go for the 100. Whip it home. Let's get 18 more likes to hit that 100 right damn on now. Sport Talk says, hey Blaze, just for a bit of background information, Sydney currently leads the New South Wales Cup in pretty much every stat. Yeah, wow, he's very good in this game, man. He's been very good in this game, in my opinion. Very good. Jake Wood says, Lola, pay to see you interview Brooks. Man, look, I'll be honest with you. I'll be nice to him. I'll say, like, look, how do you reckon your game's going and shit like that? But I'm not going to sit there and say you're the best thing since sliced bread. I'm going to tell you the truth, man. Like, Brooks is just shocking. He just is. He's on too much money for a player who has never really done anything for the club. He's literally his whole career, he's never made the 8 with the Tigers. So I'm not too sure what defense that he could possibly have. Like, he doesn't know what it's like to play in a finals game. How many years has he been there? 5, 6, 7 years? He doesn't know what it's like to play in a finals game. And he had Tedesco on his team. He had, that's a knock on for the Tigers. That's a knock on for the Tigers there. Sean W says Brooks or Milford. All the above, mate. All the above. Milford's been in a grand final. Milford's at least been in a grand final. Brooks has not. He's not even been in the finals. So the Dragons here going to have the ball here. 30 minutes out from the line. 20 minutes left here. Only a 2-point game, but they forced the error there. Jalen Charles says, who has been the best player this season in your opinion? Mine's Pappenhausen. No, the best player this season would be Brian to O without question. Brian to O without question. Jared Ford says, do a Brooks attack salmon dance. What? Minty Rabbito says, Dragons to get the next try. Well, you called that right as they got the ball here with the scrum 30 minutes out. So there's a good chance here for the Dragons. Dragons with a chance here. Camava says, did you see the clip of Brett Morris? Was hard to watch. I haven't seen a clip that you're talking about that I can think of off the top of my head, but I might have. I'll see how we go. I'll have a look for it after this stream. But 19 minutes to go here of the game. First tackle for the Dragons. 30 minutes out from the Tigers line. McCullough gets it off. And there's a chance here for the Dragons to take back the league. If they get a penalty, they'll take the 2 and tie the game up at 10-10. Jeez, this is going to be an interesting finish here. It's a third tackle here for the Dragons. Sorry, second tackle here for the Dragons. 20 minutes out. And Blake Laurie's been slammed. He's been absolutely slammed there by Offa Hengawi and Garner. They put him in the dirt. Dragons here, 20 minutes out. Norman here goes out to the left-hand side. And that was a really odd pass on 4th tackle. And Nari Tail says, Lomax, please score. I need you on my multi. Brother, Lomax hasn't played since the 20th minute of the game. He's been injured. So Dragons here, 5 meters short. And I know that's going to suck to hear. But Lomax is out injured, bro. He went in the first 20 minutes of the game. So Dragons here go to the right-hand side. It's on 5th tackle now. Haven't done much with this tackling this set. Kicks it through there. That's too hard of a kick. Bro, Brooks, you're so shit, bro. Brooks, that ball's bouncing out. What are you doing? So it's going to be a dropout here for the Dragons. But Brooks, why is he touching that ball? Let's have a look here again. Nah, look, I'll take it back. Like, Brooks, I guess. But in the same sense, he goes to grab that and it just... Anyway... Jake Willard says Maguire and Laurie are so bad. Laurie? Oh, Blake Laurie. I was going to say, I thought you were talking about buddy Dane Laurie for a second. I was like, holy shit. No. But yeah, I agree. Hi all says hi. Hello, mate. How are you doing? On this fine Sunday afternoon game of footy. 18 minutes to go here in the game. First tackle for the Dragons. 30 minutes out here from the line. Thomas Watson says hi. Hello, mate. Sarkis Hachidi said, I think Brett Morris' career is over. It is, mate, unfortunately. So second tackle here for the Dragons. They're 20 minutes out from the line. We spoke about that in depth on the previous stream, though, for the Warriors and Cowboys. Dragons. Oh, Benny Hunt's still going here. 15 minutes out. Gets it off here. Oh, it's a knock on. The Tigers are away here. Tigers are away. Moses Mbai on the field right now. Jeez, that's a flashback. Moses Mbai just randomly popped up on the field here. So Tigers now with the ball, 0 tackle. And they're doing not too badly defensive-wise. Karen Mavita says, I get that every team gets injuries as part of the sport, but why is it that we only get the ACLs the worst? I'll be starting to look at the coaching staff and the fitness staff and the health and conditioning. So second tackle here for the Tigers. The Titans did that, and Manly did that with Dan Ferris a few years ago. There was a reason for it, and the Titans signed him again, but got rid of him again. So third tackle here. Brooks underneath gets it off to Dewey. Dewey underneath. Dane Laurie. Game over. Dewey. Oh, tackled last second by ankle tapping. That was an unbelievable ankle tap to save that try. That was the game right there. They get out to the left-hand side. They got 4-on-2 out here. 4-on-2. Oh, bro, what are they doing, the Tigers? They get it off to Sydney. Sydney's kicked it on 4th, bro. No, knock on for the Dragons, though. Knock on for the Dragons. Oh, my God, this game's gone crazy. This game's gone crazy, lads. This game's gone crazy. What's Senny kicking there? But he's going to get it back here. Cody Ramsey's going to drop the ball here. But what a pass from Dewey there on the inside to Laurie. And then unfortunately, Dewey would have had the game, probably more than likely the game winner underneath the post. But last second tackle, slap on the ankles there to trip him over, and he's not going to be able to score there. So, geez, the Tigers are going to get the ball here, 10 meters out here after the Dragons knock on. And if they can score, geez, I can't see the Dragons coming back from 8 points down. This is a tense game right now. This is a real tense game between two shithouse teams. Jody O'Brien says, what's the best team ever? Gold Coast Titans, always. Jake Wellard says, Dragons haven't had one good set this half so bad. Dragons haven't had any sets this half, man. Really? Like, I think the Tigers have had legitimately like 80% of the possession in the second half. Big Papa Ankle Tap Sport Reaction said, yep. So, Jared Troy says, that Storm Rabbitohs game will be a ripper, but yes, South's missing a few key players. We will be giving away the NRL jersey that night, guys. Like I said, all you got to do, comment on the next video that I upload, comment on the in the comment section how long you've been following the channel and who you support. And if I will be selecting a random person to win a brand new NRL jersey for 2021, and I'll announce the winner on Thursday night. Intercepting Bros is full-time, 16-14. Corey Norman will get a 2-point field goal. Bro, the Tigers are 10 meters out here. And if they're... to be fair, they could miss it from the sideline, but the Dragons haven't looked good attacking-wise at all. And Cody Ramsey looks injured here, and Zach Lomax is injured. So they've lost a couple of players in this game, and I'm pretty sure Ramsey's going to come out right now. Jared Ford says City vs City, bro. Yeah, but what? What are you talking about here? So 11 likes away from 100. Let go. Dewey here, stuff from the inside. Underneath. Oh, tackle to me. Short here on the line. Dewey there, tackled to me, short of the line, first tackle. They get it back here, the Tigers, 10 meters out, underneath, and they're going to be taken 5 meters short. So second tackle here for the Tigers. They're 8 meters short here from the line, left-hand side. Luke Brooks here, underneath to Dane Laurie. Laurie here to Joey Leilua. Leilua with a try for the Tigers. Out in the wing too, so it's going to be 14-8 with a kick to come, but there is no Zach, there is... oh, wait, no, they still have Dewey for their kick. But here we go, guys. The Tigers here, they've scored a try. It's 14-8. Oh, my God. 16 minutes to go. The Tigers, if they convert this, it'll be a difficult little buddy game to come back from for the Dragons. And I tell you what, random stats, man. You guys on Instagram, follow BKR Sport YouTube, obviously. Follow BKR Sport on Instagram. But if you aren't following the random stats man too, he's the reason why I tipped the Tigers today, because he showed me they had a very good record. So you've got to follow the random stats man on Instagram, because he shows you some buddy stats. And that's why I tipped the Tigers today. But Joey Leilua there, here we go. Tell me he's bad now. Tell me he's bad now. You're giving the ball there. He's not stopping, son. He's not stopping. Graham Tiavalo says, did they score or not? Yeah, I said they scored. Yeah, it's a try time. It's a try time, baby. Ooh, it is a try time for the Tigers. Joey Leilua. Certifies says, this is embarrassing for the Dragons. What did I say about 4 weeks ago? What did I say about 4 weeks ago? I've literally got camera proof every single stream of saying the Dragons are a team that start off seasons well and collapse. They're not good. There's a reason why people had them in the last preseason. They're not going to come last. They impressed at the beginning of the year, but they are not good. They're not good. I don't understand why people started to think, oh, they're actually a chance to top 8. They're realistically not, lads. This team is a struggle fest. They're currently struggling to the Tigers, who are going to be second last this year. I'm sorry. But come on, man. Jake Wallace, they can't believe the Dragons are the only team to beat the Eels. Yes, but, like, that's the Eels, though. Like, the Eels can lose games that they should be winning. They do that a lot. Thomas Watson, I will tell you who I'm tipping for the Cowboys Broncos game on Tuesday when I upload the tipping video. But Dewey here will... Oh, he's kicked it too. It's an 8-point game. Oh, it's a good kick. That is a good kick under a lot of pressure. So 16-8 here. Still a long way to go, though, guys. So a long, long way to go. So 14.5 minutes to go here of the game. It is 16-8 to the Tigers. Sport Action says Tigers should have beaten the Eels and Rabbitohs Blaze. They're good. No, they're not. They're shit. F&Q Outdoor Adventures says, come on, guys. 10 likes away from 100. We're close, man. We are close. We are cracking on. Jared Troy says, you called it for the Tigers. I was wrong. It's not over yet, man. It's not over yet. The Dragons can definitely still win this game. There's still 15 minutes. There's 8 points the difference. That is nothing, my friend. That is absolutely nothing. So 8 points the difference. Jake Wellis says, might as well do the short kick. Nah, man, this isn't the time for the short kick. It's still a long, long time to go in this game for a short kick. Elias Badawi says, who do you think will win, Eels or Roosters? I will still go the Roosters in that one. But I think the Eels long-term season-wise will finish above the Roosters. But I'll take the Roosters in that one-on-one basis individual game. So second tackle here for the Tigers. They gives it off on here to Offa Hengawi with a very good run here for Offa Hengawi. By the way, guys, don't forget, Dragons were up 6-0 in this game. They were up 4-0. I think they were up 4-0 on the Tigers. No, I think it was 6-0. I think it was 6-0. Intercepting Bro says, do you think the Broncos need to sack Patrick Carrigan? I don't think he's that great. Ethan Dunn says, who do you think will win Southwest Storm? You'll see on Tuesday when I put out my NRL tipping video that I will be starting to do every Tuesday from here on out. So fifth tackle here for the Tigers, and Brooks here, 45 metres out from his own line, will boot this one down. Not a terrible kick, but not a great kick in the same sense. 20 metres out from their own line. The Dragons will start this one up. So 28 from 34 completions for the Tigers in this game, 21 from 27 for the Dragons. Jake Weller says Tigers are going to score again next set. Oh, wow. Cody Ramsey is gone right now, by the way, guys. Are they going to finish with a full team here, the Dragons? Are the Dragons going to finish with a full team here? I don't know. So second tackle here for the Dragons, Ben Hunt. They need to score, and they need to score quickly. I don't care. There's 14 minutes to go. They still need to score to get back and on the front foot, because they're still not on the front foot right now. So third tackle for the Dragons. They get past the halfway point. Long way to go still. Jay Stuffer says Dragons losing all their backs. Yes, but they didn't look good from the outset. You can't blame the injuries in this game. They did not look good from the outset. Fourth tackle with the Dragons. 40 metres out. Right-hand side. Maguire to Hunt. Hunt underneath. And Kerr will get taken down 30 metres short. Gary Bill Game says, dude, you still haven't put out the Titans Rabbitohs vlog from last week. Yeah, thanks, man. We put it out on Instagram why that didn't happen. That's why you guys got to follow me on all social medias, because we explain on other social medias, not just YouTube. Tigers here under pressure, but Garner's going to pick that ball up 5 metres out from his own line. So 13 minutes to go here of the game. It is 16-8 to the Tigers. Still plenty of time with the Dragons, but they're on their own line here, the Tigers. They need to get out of trouble. And that's a good run there from Nofaluma. The winger, David Nofaluma, 10 metres out from their own line, second tackle. Jody O'Brien says, what team surprised you the most? The Dragons this year have surprised me the most, but I can also tell you the Dragons are a good starting team, but a horrific finishing team. They shock. They are shocking throughout the mid part and the end of a season. They're always good at the start of the season. So left-hand side here, but they still impressed me, and they're most impressive from the beginning of the season. Everyone else is pretty much playing as expected. Ethan Dunson Sydney has played well. He absolutely has. The fifth tackle here for the Tigers is going to boot that ball down into the bottom right-hand corner here, and the Dragons are going to come out of trouble here with Matt Duffy looking for the wing, and he's going to get slapped by Tommy Talau. He's knocked that ball on there. He's lost that ball into Tommy Talau there as a knock-on. He's lost that ball in. You're kidding. The sideline official is blind. The sideline official is drunk. The sideline official is absolutely drunk, bro. How are you not calling that as a knock-on there? Tommy Talau's arm is all over it. No, that's a clear knock-on. No way. That's a clear knock-on there into Tommy Talau, but the Dragons will hold on to that one. Reese Dunn says, where do the Dragons go on top 8 if they lose? They stay in their position in 6th. Alrighty, so Dragons with the ball here, fourth tackle. Tom Hunter says, I love how you talk shit about a other team, but you support a shit team. My team is still currently in 8th place right now. So, yeah, we're shit, and I will talk shit as much as I want. I'm pretty certain you're an Eels fan, because you got upset before because I was saying that Eels don't have a good attack, which they don't. They have an okay attack, but Mitch Moses isn't that great. And the Eels aren't as good as the form suggests at all. And I think we all know that. So if you want to cry about an opinion, then that's your choice, man. But unfortunately, truth hurts, my man. Truth hurts. But penalty here to the Tigers for an offside. 11 minutes to go here of the game. But yeah, you can cry some more if you like, Tommy. We'll be here all day, man. We'll be here every week. If you want to cry more about my opinion, you go for it, man. But my team's still in the top 8 after 3 straight losses. I support the Panthers. Oh, sure you do, mate. Sure you do, Tommy. You got upset about the Eels before. Now you're a Panthers fan. You're getting upset about other teams, and now you're a Panthers fan. Apparently, sure you are, my man. Everyone's a Panthers fan when they're getting upset about their team. That's crack up. Nice try there, Tommy Hunter, mate. Nice try. So 16-8 here. By the way, if you are a Panthers fan, you haven't won the comp in 17 years. You were also dog shit about 10 years ago, so I'm not too sure if you've got the confidence here from the fact that you're not a Panthers fan, or I'm not too sure where the confidence comes from anyway. Sean W says, is Mitch Moses a mercenary offered the Broncos money? Is he really? No, he hasn't signed the contract yet, but I know that there is discussions around it. Because Parramatta want Reynolds. But left-hand side here, Dane Laurie underneath. Offloads it. Luke Brooks, 5 minutes out. Joey Leilua, 10 minutes out. Joey Leilua still going here. Offloads of Dewey here to steal the game. 2 metres short. Tom says, bit salty. Am I, bro? Do I seem the salty one? You're the one crying about an opinion, my man. But anyway, we're going to get back to the game here. So 4th tackle here for the Tigers, 5 metres out. I am salty. Jeez, guys, you've never seen a saltier person than me in your life. Here we go. Tigers here, 10 metres short, 5 metres short here. Fifth tackled here for T-Well. Good run. Very good run here. Intercepting process. Mitchell Moses is so overrated. Yes, absolutely. So fifth tackled here, right-hand side. He's still better than a lot of other halfbacks, but he's overrated. Dewey here, underneath, to Nofaloon. Sorry, Tommy Talau, and Tommy Talau get taken down 3 metres short. Guys, 9 minutes to go here. It's going to be Dragons with the ball. Hit that thumbs up button. 8 likes away from 100. Subscribe if you're new around here. But the Dragons here got to come out of their own line. They've got a whole 100 metres to go, though, and they're still going to score twice. Jody O'Brien says 1 million of my friends have switched the teams to the Panthers in 2021. Yeah, everyone who supports the Panthers talks as if like they're the best team since sliced bread, but forget that, you know, just because they went 17 games in a row last year or whatever it was, didn't win in the premiership, and they haven't won a premiership since 2003. So, you know, it's all well and good to talk the talk, but you got to walk the walk too, and they haven't walked the walk just yet. But the Dragons, that's a knock on there, and the Tigers are going to get the ball. Oh my God. The Tigers are going to get the ball here, 30 metres out, and I'm pretty certain I could nearly call this game here. I'm nearly certain I could call this game here. John the Mouldy Kid says, hello matey. Hello mate, how you doing? Charbel Shalita says, can you show us? Unfortunately, due to broadcasting restrictions, I can't show you the game right now. All I can do is let you know how it's going and what's going on and tell you exactly what's happening. But the Dragons have just lost the ball here, and the Tigers are going to get the ball 30 metres out from their line. Ethan Dunn says, Sydney has played well today. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. He has played very well. He scored 2 tries, one of them disallowed, one of them a try, obviously. But yeah, no, Sydney has played very well. Sport Talk says 40-12 missed tackle count. Wow. Jaden Chal says, guess who I go for by my name? I would have absolutely goddamn no idea. I'm gonna go with the Tigers because you were saying before, please defend them, and that was when the Dragons had the ball. So, unless you were saying that when the Tigers had the ball and the Dragons were on their own line, but I don't know. It's either one of these two teams. So, second tackle here for the Tigers. They're 25 metres out here from the line. And Moses Mbai, I guess I bought a Brooks. Brooks underneath the Dewey. Dewey here. He's just you just know what he's doing every single time, Dewey. He's a blatantly obvious player, what he does. Fight Night Simulation says Tigers the best team in the comp. Yeah, if you switch the table around. Third tackle here for the Tigers. They're 20 metres out. Dewey's injured right now. Lockton Hampton says, geez, 40 missed tackles for the Dragons. Yeah, they've not been good, man. They've not been good. But what did I say before the game? Tigers always win at Wollongong, and Tigers have a very good record against the Dragons. Michael Maguire always beats them. 10 from 12. Now it's going to be 11 from 13. 11 from the last 13. But Dewey here is injured. We're just waiting. He's got a dripping nose. I think he's blood nose, something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Sean W says, Storm and Chook's been the real deal recent times, not Panthers. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Could even make an argument about the Rabbitohs. Yes, they've lost in the prelim final 3 years in a row, but they're still the Rabbitohs. They're still a good team. And making the 3 years prelims in a row, at least they've done more than what the Panthers have done recently. The Panthers have had one good season. Panthers have had one good season. Now 1.5. But, like, Panthers fans, until you actually win something, like, let's relax a little bit in regards to talk on the shit. Quartex fan says, I left at 60 minutes. When did Tigers score? About probably 10 minutes ago. Literally right after you probably left then. Fourth tackle here with the Tigers, 10 metres out. Right-hand side here. Brooks here underneath to Luciano Leilua. Forward pass. It is a forward pass. Oh, penalty here for the Tigers instead. You don't go for the 2. It's an 8-point game. You may as well just keep going for this. You may as well just kick on for this. Jody O'Brien says, I'm a Sharks fan, and I have gone through a lot of heartbreak in the last minute Knights game. Yeah, I would understand. I would definitely understand that one. Sharks have had a lot of heartbreak over the years too. Like, yeah, they've won one comp in 2016, but they also are a very difficult team to support. But yeah, that Knights game was tough to watch there for the Sharkies. Luca Benson says, who'll be the team to beat the Panthers? I don't know. There's still a couple of teams that you could sneak them through. And Storm and the Rabbits are definite ones. The Eels could sneak it. But I'll answer that question in just a second here. First tackle here for the Tigers. Right-hand side, they give it to Offa Hengawi. And he's going to get taken down 5 metres short. No, he's still going here. Still going here. If they score here, it's game over, lads. It's probably game over anyway. But if they score here, it is game over anyway. Tigers here. Pass it back to Brooks. Brooks here to Dewey. Dewey here underneath it. Oh, I guess a Luciano Leilua, but he could have gotten Dane Laurie and they would have had a 3-on-1 at the back, but he couldn't get it. So third tackle here for the Tigers, 5 metres short here from the line. Left-hand side to James Tarmo. Tarmo makes this run himself, and he's going to be taken down 2 metres short. Fourth tackle. Can the Tigers score here? Put it to bed. Brooks out the left. Underneath the Laurie, no Dewey. Every time runs the ball himself. Doesn't know how to pass the ball. Left-hand side. And Brooks is going to have it 15 metres out. I thought he was going to go for a field goal then for some odd reason. Dragons, nice take, but Norman right there, taken in goal. And that is a brilliant play there by Luciano Leilua and Tommy Talau to take him in goal. Good work there. So the Tigers are going to get a drop out here. The Dragons are going to be kicking the ball back to them. The Dragons need to do a short kickoff here. There's only 6 minutes left. They need to score twice. My goodness me. Arthur Joseph says, almost got a heart attack from the Warriors game. Yeah, that was a close game too, my man. FNQ Outdoor Adventures says, come on, so close. Let's get to 100. There's always 100 people in here. Hit the like button, guys. Why would the Dragons not do that short kickoff? But yeah, smash the thumbs up button. But why would the Dragons not do a short kickoff just then? That's really strange. So first tackle leave of the Tigers. With 6 minutes to go, why would you not take a short kickoff? Joe Offahengawi here. 20 metres out here from the Dragons line. Second tackle here. Just slow the play down, baby. Slow the play down. Corsa, can you please time out John the Moldy Kid for spamming, please? He's clearly spamming. Jaden Charles says, I'll go for Storm. I was saying defend because I tipped Tigers to win. Oh, there you go. So third tackle here. Tigers. Brooks underneath. He's lost the ball. Dragons with a chance here. Dragon with a chance. We just hit 100 likes. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and for supporting the content. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here. So 5 minutes to go here. Dragons with the ball. 10 metres out. Jake Wellard says... don't hide him. Don't hide him. Just time him out. Don't hide him. 1 second here. I'm going to unhide. Just time him out for spamming. Luca Benson says, will you be streaming next week? Man, I stream every single game, baby. Except for one game last night. I stream every game because I tried to do the AFL and it's stuffed up. But I stream every single game, my friend. So, yeah, get around it. But yeah, appreciate you guys for the 100 likes. Storm fan says, I took the Rabbitohs, Storm, Titans, Panthers, Eels, Knights, Cowboys, and Dragons, buddy. This is why you got to tune into the... Oh, I guess you do tune into the channel a lot, but I'll be putting out my tips every Tuesday, guys. Every single Tuesday, I'll be putting it out on the channel. So 4 tackle over the Dragons, 45 metres out. Corey Norman underneath. He's been slapped. He's been slapped, and it will be Tigers. They're going to win the game. I'm calling it. I'm calling it, baby. I'm calling it. Tigers won the game. I made a good call here. I made the upset. I called the upset. If you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, I did. Tigers always beat the Dragons at Wollongong, and Michael Maguire's best record is against the Dragons. Ethan Dunn says it's good to see the Tigers win. It is good to see the Tigers win. But as a knock on. W says, yeah, you would have known this. Yeah, why don't you go and have a look at my story on Instagram too, buddy? Take that one, boy. Ooh, I like it. All right, so Tigers here with the ball at the halfway point. Man, beautiful stadium. That is such a beautiful stadium. What a shot that is. Oh, my God. I wouldn't even mind Tigers scoring again, to be honest with you. Lee Ellis says, boo the Dragons. Well, they're getting booed. Well, they won't get booed. It's been a bad performance, but it's not been like a booable performance. Reece Dublin says, it's good to see the Dragons win. Well, the Dragons aren't going to win, mate. That's the problem here. Ooh, he's been slapped there for the Tigers. 35 metres out from the line. Aussie prize is going to be much needed for my Tigers. Luke, you owe me another $50. Yeah, well, there you go. So, Tigers here, 30 metres out from the line. Dragons, next 5 games. Bulldogs, Storm, Sharks, Tigers, Broncos. Should be favourites, like we said, in 2 of those games. Broncos 50-50, and Sharks and Storm are probably favourites for those 2 games. Storm, definitely. So, fifth tackle here. Dewey runs it himself, kicks it through. Chance here. Nah, good take there by the Dragons, and he's going to get taken back inside. Oh, no, held out, 1 metre short. All right, so Dragons here. They're going to get taken out again. Fui Mayona is going to lose the ball. Dragons here, still with a chance though. Ben Hunt. They've got space galore. Here. Max Fengai. Can he outpace Cini? No, Cini. Good defense there from Cini. First tackle here with the Dragons. Second tackle for the Dragons. 35 metres out. They need to go the length of the field though. 2.5 minutes to go. Second tackle. This is their last chance realistically. They need to score 2 times though. Corey Norman underneath. Oh, Dewey gets a good slap. A tickle ding ding. That's what he does. Third tackle here. 40 metres out from their own line. Dragons. Josh Maguire underneath and Norman. Norman here. He gets it outside. And there's a chance here. For the Dragons. Max Fenguy's away down the wing. Cini. Good defense though again. Cini's been one of the players of this match and he's a debutant. Fourth tackle here for the Dragons. They're 35 metres out. 30 metres out. Jack Bird still going here. Gets it off. Oh, nearly knocked it on. Dragons, they've got last chance coming up though. Last chance coming up. Jack Bird. Fourth tackle. Fifth tackle now. They're 25 metres out. They need to score. Set restart for the Dragons. They've actually got a chance to come back in this game. They've got to score right now, though. He's lost the ball. Corey Norman has lost the ball. That was the chance. Corey Norman has lost the ball on a set restart. You are joking. Wow, we were. Corey Norman on a set restart. First tackle loses the ball 10 metres out. Jay Dorso says, lol Blaze, you did tell that guy with the $27,000 multi to cash out because Dragons will lose, and looks like you were correct. Hopefully you listened. Man, I don't know if you're watching this right now, man, but hopefully you did listen to me in the last game. I said the Warriors would hold it out for him, but I said the Tigers are a good buddy, have a good record at Wollongong. But West Tigers next 5 games: Titans, Knights, Warriors, Dragons, and Panthers. Not favourites, not favourites, not favourites. Maybe favourites or maybe not favourites, and then definitely not favourites. So they're not going to be favourites in any of those games. Cal Maverick says, I tip these chokers. I tip the buddy. I tip the Tigers. Chad says, Corey sucks. Yeah, Corey Norman hasn't had the greatest of games either today. Hasn't had the greatest of games either. But it's a minute 20 to go. Dragons need to win this scrum. They need to win the scrum in rugby league. You don't want to be relying on winning a scrum in rugby league. So Tigers here, 20 minutes out from their own line. Aussie Prize is such a relief, not pretty, but win's a win. Exactly right. Win is a win, son. Win is a win. Got to back the team when they play at Wollongong. Always back them against the Dragons, and especially in Wollongong. Intercepting bros at the start of the game, I tipped the Dragons 30 to 10. Dragons 30 to 10. Okay, fair enough. Well, I guess on the way they've started the season, you can understand, but like you got to remember this is the same Dragons that everyone tipped for pre-season wooden spoon. Jake, well, it says honestly, if we play like this, we could lose the Bulldogs. Nah. No. Did you watch the game yesterday? No. So Tigers here, 4 tackle, 40 seconds to go here of the game. Reese Summerlin says the Broncos are your favourite team, right? Suck one. Random Power and Free Sport says yes, Tigers win. They do win, man. So 5th tackle here, 30 seconds to go. Moses Mbai gets off to Dewey, and Dewey's just going to boot that one over the sideline there, and that's going to be Tigers ball here, actually. He's hit that ball over the sideline there from the Dragons. Oh, what's going on here? There's something happening here? There's a penalty, or I don't know. What's going here? Oh, it's a late challenge or something, maybe? Katuku Wakapiko says Rugby League wins again for the weekend. Yeah, it's been a very good weekend of Rugby League, in my opinion. It's been a very good weekend of Rugby League. So the Dragons getting a little bit upset here. Aussie Prize says Blade Dragons again in 4 weeks, I think. 3 or 4. Yeah, I think it's 4. So I think he must kick him or something. He just does a little tap, does he? Okay, well, the game's gone soft, lads. the game's gone a bit soft, lads. But in the same sense, it's technically a penalty. So the Tigers will get one more attack here. They might even go for a field goal, to be completely honest with you. Lachlan Van Hout says, no. How about that, man? Weren't you talking shit to me just before? About losing to the Broncos, Mr. Lachlan Van Hout? Where's your Dragons shit talking now, baby? Where's your shit talking now, boy? So the Tigers win 16-8, and this is why you got to learn not to talk too much shit in the chat, because I will call you out on it if you're going to tell me how shit my team was, and then your team loses literally within the next hour. So enjoy that loss there, Lachlan Van Hout. But they're going to take the 2 here, the Tigers. I'm going to take the 2. Kaylin goes for Titans, says hi. Hello, champion. Lachlan Van Hout says, I'm sorry, but no, you're all right, man. It's all a bit banter, all a bit of fun. But this is why you'll learn. You're going to learn today, boy. You're going to learn today. So Tigers here to take the 2 to make it an 18-8 game. It's a big kick, and he's going to get it, I think. Oh, it's going to hit the post. Oh, it just missed. But the Tigers, James Tarmo is very happy there. He thinks he got it there, Dewey. But he does miss it. So the final score will be 18-8, and the shock upset has officially happened. Well done to the Tigers there. They snuck it home in the end. Not the greatest performances by either team there. Not the greatest performances there by the Tigers. I thought Dewey was okay, Aussie Pride. I thought he was good, and he was bad too. Like, he was very basic and bland with how he ran the ball and didn't pass it half the time. But in the same sense, he was also good in other areas of the field. I think that was a good little upset. Jim Jones says, "Lol, upset of the year." I wouldn't say so. I would say the upset of the year. No, that was a kind of 50-50 game. I tipped the Tigers, like I said. That was a 50-50 game. Evan Q Outdoor Adventures says, good work, Blaze, and everyone in the comments, Tigers won. Well done. Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game for bad reasons. We hit 100 likes, we're on our way to 10,000 subscribers. So, we're only about 700 subscribers away now. Like I said, last week we were under 9,000. Now we're grinding, going hard. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go and hit that subscribe button, because we are, smashing it. And also smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already as well. Thank you very much, Nick, for subscribing. Random Parent Freo Sports says, BKR, you said the Dragons are shit at win against the Tigers. I did say that. And it came out to be the truth. Jody O'Brien says, I was at the 2016 Grand Final, and on the last play, the Sharks fan, I was covering my eyes. Yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. Kalani Masayu says, easy, we win. We still think we should. So good luck, mate. You think you're going to get me to say that? Good luck. Sean W says, Broncos win was upset of the year. I would say yes, based on the first 15 minutes. Not on the actual game itself, but on the first 15 minutes, I would agree with you there. TSM says, how can the Dragons beat the Eels but can't beat the Tigers? Because the Eels aren't that good. The Eels are a very 50-50 team and win some games and lose games that they really should be winning. And the Dragons, they start off the season well all the time and then fall apart, and they're falling apart. They have absolutely fallen apart. So let's quickly go through the ladder right now, guys. Before I jump off, we may as well go through the ladder because this is the last NRL stream of the weekend. It will obviously be doing next week's games too, every game, every week. But the ladder right now is the Panthers on top with the Eels, Rabbitohs, Roosters, Storm, Dragons, Warriors and Titans finishing up the top 8 with the Raiders, Seagulls, Knights, Cowboys, Sharks, Broncos, Tigers, and then the Dogs down there in last place. But the Tigers, that win hasn't counted yet. They're going to go above the Broncos. The Tigers will go above the Broncos. The Broncos, after their win, will still drop back down to 15th. So, well done there, Broncos. Yeah, I love that, actually. Well done. I love that. After all your shit talk, you stay in 15th. Like, shut your damn well mouth, Broncos fans. But F&Q Outer Friend says we beat the thumbs up from the last stream, guys. Good work. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Jade also says in Super Rugby, we're not doing the Super Rugby finals. We're doing the Super Rugby Trans-Tasman, though. So when that starts up in about 2-3 weeks' time, when the Trans-Tasman teams go up against each other, like the Crusaders, Highlanders, Blues, Chiefs, and Hurricanes, will go up against the Western Force, Queensland Reds, New South Wales Waratahs, ACT Brumbies, and the Melbourne Rebels. We're going to do that competition as well, so we will be streaming that as well. But obviously NRL is a big focus. But guys, I am jumping off for now. I appreciate all your support as per usual. Like I said, if you want to win that brand new NRL jersey that I will give to one of you guys, all you need to do is be subscribed, comment on the next video that I upload saying how long you've been following the channel, and also who your team is. Please don't lie about it. I just want to know how long you've been. It's not going to affect who wins or whatnot. I just want to know how long people have been following the channel for, who your team is, and then I'll announce the winner next Thursday night, or this Thursday night, for the, I think it's Rabbitohs and Storm game. Big stream, that one. But anyway, guys, jumping off, and I see you guys next time. Alright, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.